What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. I know you guys are waiting. I know that you guys are anxious. Trust me, we were anxious too. All right, all I gotta say is that I'm happy to be here. I'm happy of everybody here at the table, and I'm happy of everybody in the chat room. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and before we even start, I just want to say, take the link. Put it on your Instagram stories. Put it on your Facebook. If you're fucking over 50, put it on your Facebook. If you're, put it somewhere. Email it to somebody and tell them to subscribe. Last person that texts you, be like, hey, by the way, subscribe. Do me the solid. Trust me, all that helps. We're trying to get to 13,000, and at 13,000, every 1,000 we go up, we're gonna give away a zip. So that's all I got to say, bro. How about that? And before we continue, big shout out to our sponsors that make the show possible. Mission Smog. Big shout out to Mission Smog in the city of Riverside. I know our last guest, Tanya, got her car smogged. I got my car smogged. A couple other people got their car smogged. So make sure you guys get it smogged in the city of Riverside and let them know you saw it on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Also, Junkyard, stop ignoring my calls. Stop ignoring my calls, bro. I've been calling you about those Pokemon cards, and I'm going to pull up this weekend. I'm going to put up like I'm going to deport your ass in there.
Don't scare the guy.
I'm playing. But no. But for real, though, if you need any Pokemon cards and want them bad like I do, make sure you guys go to Junkyard Trading Cards in the city of Long Beach. Make sure you guys go to the Junkyard Trading Cards in the city of Long Beach and get your trading card needs. I'm turning up the heat, all right? So chill. Also, make sure you guys go to Pakalolo Flies at pakaloloflies.com. Protect your eyes, look fly, and protect them against the LEDs. Use code word EZone BeReal TV. Also, make sure you guys check out the one and only Chiclets Hash Holes. Chiclets _Los Angeles. Get yourself the award-winning hash holes. Nitty's favorite, yellow. My favorite, yellow. And I'm going with the pink though right now. I've been reloading in with the hash ball at the end. So thank you so much, Chiclets, for being a proud sponsor of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. And last but not least, A+ Products. To all you guys that got the new different hats last month of your $29.99 tier, give a big follow to A+ Products. He made it happen for you guys. And before I continue, fresh from the detention center, what is going on? Welcome back, XG.
More like concentration camp.
What's
up, dog? I'm back, homie. I'm glad. I feel like I'm at the big boy table again. I felt like I was watching from home. I was like, let me go in. What's up, guys?
What's up, man? Welcome. Glad to have you back. Also, next to him, imported all the way from Canada. What's going on, Nitty?
Pinche cabrón. What's up, dog? Happy to be here. We're late. We had a little Topicoco incident.
How crazy was that, though, right?
It exploded just before we started. We were about to start on time. We were literally about to start on time.
I had this bottle right here of agua de piedra, which is some of the very delicious mineral water that you can get.
Mexican
and I had this in my car for a cool minute, and I left it in there. And then I was like, oh, but just cool it off, put it in the freezer. And I let it cool down. And when I popped it open, when I tell you this thing went like bukkake mode, it just...
Tell them after the bukkake, how did you end it?
I went like this to the bottle. I was like... and then these fools thought it was the most fried thing ever.
I said, no mames, that's the gayest thing I've ever seen you do, EZone.
I missed it. I'm glad you missed it. You don't need to see me like that.
Yeah, it was not cute. It was not cute, dude.
Yeah. Also, speaking of cute, thank you for running the boards, Ray. Morning Shot Films, Morning Real Podcast, as per usual. Always making it happen. And also, too, joining us, hey, man, you're like a regular here now, bro. Not just sponsoring, but just running it up in here, man. Welcome back, Chiclets. What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? I feel like family now, right?
Hit him with a listen.
Listen.
Linda, listen.
Hey, I saw that in the chats, Browsy. God damn it.
Bro, that little morrito, you have kids act like that? They'll be like, Linda, listen.
Well, my kid's not old enough yet, but
not yet?
Yeah, but they do.
Yeah.
It's just him talking to his wife while he's drunk. Listen,
Bro,
listen, LeBron is the best.
Hey, Lakers are gonna get sold. You heard that?
To who? Who has the money for that?
It's the biggest sale in sports teams history.
But they're still gonna be the Lakers.
They're still gonna be the Lakers,
Yeah.
but they're getting sold to Dodgers. The Dodgers owner.
The Dodgers are getting boycotted right now.
Ice is gonna be there.
Call it what you want. 10 billion.
10 billion?
10 billion?
Bro, I think we spent like 3 trillion. Oh,
10 billion, eh?
Bro,
Jeez. That's a lot of money.
it is. It's a
If I
lot
had
of money.
10 billion right now, man.
I mean, no, right now, money, nah.
10 billion right now, you wouldn't even take it? You don't want right now
Oh,
money?
of
Fuck you,
course.
guy.
I don't-
Course,
I
but,
mean,
like,
what's worth more in sports? Like the whole Cowboys, the Lakers,
Cowboys don't.
the Dodgers. Like in general, if you wanted to buy a whole team, ¿cuál vale más?
You're so paisa. Wait, you mentioned the Cowboys, bro. Like
Cowboys, los Dodgers,
Yankees.
los Yankees, los Angelitos.
You got $10 billion. What would you do right now?
Buy an island.
An island?
Hell yeah.
I'd give me a Switch.
Nintendo.
He's gonna sell you his right now.
It's- mine is right there,
bro. He's like, I'll take one for $1 billion.
I'll take your car.
Oh shit, you're right.
What?
Cowboys.
Cowboys are the most expensive team in the world.
How
Most
much?
valuable sports team. 10 billion.
10 billion.
That's what they're valued at.
So the Lakers just got sold
It's
for
not
10 billion.
about it's not about performance with them. It's legacy. It's really that's really what
so
it comes
that's
down
what-
to. It's like buying the Packers. I look up how much the Packers are worth. I guarantee you they were in the first Super Bowl if I'm not mistaken. The Packers are a legendary team. I thought about being a Packers fan.
Bro, and I honestly got upset because when they said the Cowboys, I was like, not to Barcelona. I think they beat Barcelona.
I thought soccer was gonna be
Nah,
winning. Yeah.
I was upset. I was like, I heard someone say, winner. That really, nah.
That's just the owners who have the money. Because sometimes it's just the owner wants a team. Doesn't matter how much it's worth. He's willing to overpay because he just wants to own that team.
Oh, like what's his name from the what's his name from the Mavericks? No, the Shark Tank guy. Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban.
He sold too though.
Yeah, he
sold
did.
it. Yeah, he sold it. He's not on Shark Tank either.
Why did he get kicked off?
I don't know. They like
A couple bad decisions.
Nah, you just gotta think about it, like, bro. Like, you get tired of throwing money away. Not everything that you do on Shark Tank is gonna be profitable. Some of the chances of you hitting a scrub daddy out of like
Sounds
other
so
products
gay,
there. No, because bro, Scrub Daddy is one of the biggest companies that ever came out of Shark Tank. It's so simple. Everybody needs it, and in millions, bro.
There's 20 at my house right now.
You got
Half
20
used-
scrub daddies in your house right now?
Half used, half new too.
No, I'll be honest. If you've never used a Scrub Daddy, it changed your life when it comes to cleaning the dish.
They seem so trash too, bro.
No, they're good though. And then you put your hole inside its eyes, your fingers inside his eyes, and then you scrub, bro. It's shit's magic.
You show your fingers?
I
sure you're
swear.
talking about your
Huh?
You
fingers?
guys keep making scrub daddies sound so gay.
Xavier, you put
Finger the
you,
shit out of this Scrub Daddy. dog.
have you tried putting anything in his mouth hole? Don't they have scrub mommy?
It's too rough, dog. It's too rough.
They have a scrub mommy. Fool.
Y'all didn't even ask. Y'all didn't even ask. Y'all went straight for the scrub daddy.
No, they
You guys didn't even look for.
They
a
have
scrub
the whole
mommy.
family. Just to let you guys know, they have the whole family. I want to remind everybody before we continue, I was able to get my hands on a few of these albums. Listen, these are. I sound like chickens right here. Listen, everybody. This is Psycho Les and Be Real collaboration album. Real Psycho, autographed by Be Real and Psycho Les and Pedro, who does an outro track, and C-, who does some scratching on there. So one lucky person will get this $5 super chat minimum entrant to be entered, and F it. I'll throw in a Chiclets, pink Chiclets hashel, bro. How about that, bro? I'll throw in one of the award-winning hashels in there. And Xavier gave me one of these shirts from Sam Tripoli's podcast.
Look at that. Dude, that's the closest I will ever be to Trump, dog.
On a shirt?
So you get those 3 items. One person gets to win them. So make sure you get your super chats in for just $5. Hey, bro. That would be the only copy that has both of their signatures and Pedro's. And I have one copy that has everybody on there, but just letting you guys know for everybody who appreciates real hip hop like that.
I didn't know Pedro gets down like that.
He didn't do a song. He was just like, "Hey, everybody, you think you hard? You ain't hard." It was something like that, bro. And
He's
he was
on the
like,
track, bro.
And he's
on
like,
the
"Drop
track.
that shit." Yeah, he gets down, bro. Hey man, shout out to Pedro, man. That's one guy who's made me
That's about $100.
not autograph. I mean,
No, the album.
Oh,
plus
yeah.
the T-shirt plus the chiclets.
The album
T-shirt-
is
the t-shirt's
priceless
30.
because
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, and just this is $50. The T-shirt's 30, chiclets 20. That's
30.
$100 for $5. Winner.
straight up.
winner chicken dinner. Let's
So
go.
make sure you guys enter the giveaway. I mean, I only have this one that I'm gonna raffle off for you guys. The other ones I'm keeping. So make sure you guys pay attention to that.
And most importantly, if you don't enter the raffle, you're gay. So don't be gay. Enter the raffle.
You heard Nitty.
Nitty knows who's gay and who isn't.
Yeah, I have gaydar.
That's why he's always at the comedy
And-
store.
As I it goes off whenever I look across from me.
Listen,
Scrub
listen.
Dad. Hold on. What are you playing? Is there a Scrub family or Scrub mommy or? They have Scrub babies.
Dude.
The sponges were fucking.
Sponge cum.
Sponge cum.
Yo, you seen that sponge babies?
I didn't know they had that many now.
What do you
Sponge
need?
sex.
What do you need a scrub baby for? Like for real? For like little cups?
Like a bong?
Okay. I feel you.
For
Right.
your tequila glasses.
Oh, one little shot glass.
Yeah, something
Little
like that.
monsters. Little monsters.
Collaboration.
That's if you want to get your kids to start cleaning. So young, you know how like the families bring their kids in to help clean the houses.
Did you like that flavored toothpaste when you were a little kid?
Yeah,
The purple one?
I like that medicine too. There was that banana tasting medicine.
What?
Okay, first of all, are you talking about the white medicine?
No, it was banana tasting yellowish medicine.
The fuck?
I'm gonna say one thing about this medicine. All the people that grew up in the 90s, there used to be this medicine that every time you got a cold or antibiotic, it used to be pink or white, and it used to be liquid, and it used to be teaspoon.
Was it delicious?
This medicine was so nasty, bro, that I would literally go every time, bro. Like I almost threw up, bro. And then, of course, my parents, vamos a pegar. I'm like, why? I was like, why? I was like, why can't you guys figure out another alternative than threaten me with violence for not swallowing this fucking medicine? But yeah, do you remember that medicine? No. A pink liquid or a white liquid?
No, I mean, I'll be honest. My parents were very like, si no me gustaba algo, they were like,
Amoxicillin.
A liquid.
Amoxicillin is what it was called. Pull up a picture of that, Ray.
That's antibiotics.
Yes.
Yeah.
you know what was pretty cruel that my parents kind of did?
Did it get you insurance?
No, when my tooth got loose, oh, bro,
Yeah,
they
it's
wanted to
amoxicillin.
pull that thing. You know how when you have a little kid and your teeth hurts? My parents would be like, let me see your tooth. And they would always like, toma. And I would fall.
Like
and
that?
I was like, huh? Like it wasn't really ready to come out. But
They would pull it out with their hands.
yeah.
Yeah.
Buddy,
You know, yeah, that shit. Dude, that's a
typical.
Typical.
Picking fruit, picking teeth.
Oh, Nitty, bro.
Hey, that's the medicine. That's the medicine right there. Look, that's the That's the one that you said tastes good.
Yeah, it's a banana. We had a banana.
It's not
one.
banana, bro. What are you talking about? That
can't-
thing tasted disgusting.
Your mom was just buying the shitty flavored one, dog. My mom bought the banana one, dog.
I'm sorry, we didn't have free healthcare. We'd rather have a strong military here.
Strong military.
Yeah. Listen, bro. I drank that medicine, so just in case Canada wants to step up, you ain't get a chance to. I was like,
That banana, there it was, the magic banana medicine. There it is.
okay, I never got the yellow one. What?
Dog.
You liked it, Nitty?
That's
like,
your
It was
cool.
delicious. I was like, oh, my stomach is hurting.
little fat kid.
Were you fat when you were young?
No, I got fat in high school.
Oh, okay.
So take that, X.
I'll take it back. My bad.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I was fat mostly in high school. That's when I really. No, actually, I was in pretty good shape in high school. I could play a full soccer game, like 90 minutes. I mean, I was playing defense, but I could play a full 90 minutes, bro.
That's pretty good.
I can't do 90 minutes right now.
Yeah, I don't even know if I could do 25. That's
different-
solid.
It's different type of running. Like you can run like pretty consistent, but
Yeah,
with soccer,
but when
you're making that
when
sprint.
you have to, and bro, because look, bro,
Your joints.
your knees after a certain age, they come with caution signs, bro. Like if you Be Real cannot just do squat and jumps out of nowhere. Or if we have to stretch,
Be real,
you know
probably
what I-
like, don't tell people that.
no, it's just science, bro. Like somebody at B Real's age cannot just randomly just start doing squat jumps. He has to
of
stretch
course. And
because
B Real's athletic.
and even though he's athletic, you still have to stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't just ignore that. Te vas a madrear, fool. Yeah, no,
What's the oldest person at your gym?
He died. He died. R.I.P.
Who died at the gym?
how old I am.
The oldest person that was there got recently reposted. Let me see if they.
Is that what you call dying now? Reposted?
No, like they. Hold on.
Oh,
Here it is. Look here. I'm gonna give a R.I.P. to this guy, even though I didn't know him. R.I.P. to the OG six-pack warrior, Mr. Bob. This guy was look. He's a viejito, dog.
Oh, no, yeah, he's up there.
He's an old man, bro. He was going in there.
Asian either.
Oh shit!
He's out there training boxing, bro. Mr. Miyagi.
Putting in the work at that age. Shout out to him.
That's the kind. Look. He cranking them push-ups, dog. At that age, come on, dog. That's solid right there, bro. He may be like 100, but he's trying, bro. So shout out to Mr. Bob out there. I didn't know you, but I know that a lot of inspirational people come by the six-pack ab gym, and shit. I hope to be one of those stories one day. I'll be like, yeah, I used to be a fat ass.
Rest in peace, Mr. Bob.
Yeah, R.I.P. Mr. Bob. It'd be like that.
You know who you should watch? I'm sure you do already. Cause he wakes up earlier than you, dog. David Goggins.
I don't need to wake up that early.
What, 2 a.m.?
Like 3:45.
45, 4 in the morning.
But he goes to sleep at 7 though, or he goes to sleep at 7 or 6.
So that's not even fair. That's like, what's the point of waking up early? You're getting a regular sleep, bro. You're just choosing. There's so much time after 7 p.m., bro. It's not even prime time on TV yet.
But in their eyes, to you it's different because you do a lot of night life. But after night, there's nothing pretty much to do. The stock market.
But 7 p.m., dog?
If you're a business person, stock market's dead. Like, go to sleep because you got to wake up, work out before the stock market.
7 p.m.
That's
is when
the
you...
logic of a real millionaire. Like what you consider is like you got to work out before the stock market wakes up.
7 p.m. is when you put a kid that goes, who's in trouble. That's when they go to bed, and the sun is still coming through the blinds and shit. 7 p.m.
Look, David Goggins, bro. All right, first of all. All right, what is the 40% rule by David Goggins? And the 40% rule is when your brain says you're done, you're only at 40% because it's a scientific fact that the way our brain is wired, when we experience pain or discomfort on any level, it doesn't have to be physical.
I can see that coming from you, Ezone.
Mental, yeah.
I can see me running with Ezone, and I kind of want to quit. And Ezone's like,
You know, there's
not done. You're only 40% done.
I do have a vlog that's going on the Patreon, and what is it? I'm gonna only post a preview on YouTube. Rock's gonna join me on one of my workouts because I'm getting pretty yoked as of recent. You know what I mean? I've been fucking going in. Dog. I got some arms now, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like B-Real now, dog. He be doing that shit every show, bro. Yeah, but like. I kind of, you know, I'm able to hold my push-ups. I'm able to do my thing. And, like, Rock's like, hey, he complimented. He was like, hey, man. He's like, you're looking like you're really consistent. He's like, I want to join you on the workout, see if I could keep up. And I'm like, I don't, he says he's like, he doesn't think he has it. I personally think it's different.
Rock?
Yeah. I think he can hang with the weights, but it's just about reps back to back, bro. For example, if it's like doing burpees, then go into the lateral thing, then go into leg raises, then nonstop, boom, boom, boom. For that, consistently a workout like that for 30 minutes over a period of 6 months is a different conditioning than you just being able to pump a bunch of different weights.
Long life, if I worked out with Ezone would make me look like a bitch because I work out like not like he does.
You can go to the gym. I think you can keep up. It's just you don't. He probably could push more weights because he's a bigger guy.
No, he has great cardio.
You don't have good cardio?
I'm skinny. There's no reason for me to be running.
That's one thing. I think I could smoke you in cardio, Nitty.
Me too.
Yeah, straight up.
Man, my cardio's pretty good, dog.
How much? There's the vlog. There's the Patreon edition.
How many? Like on the treadmill when you run it, like what's your top in like 30 minutes?
I don't know.
You don't know 30 minutes?
No,
I got 3 miles.
I have no idea.
I got 3 miles in 30 minutes.
That's pretty good.
That's 10 miles.
That's pretty good. But my cardio's pretty good, dog.
What was your high school mile? Your top? Because that's when I hit my top.
I never really measured that because I was kind of heavier, but even though I'm not heavier than I've been on the show, but I was kind of I don't know, I never got measured like that. I just know that I was able to keep up playing defense for the soccer game. Like
you never had, and you guys didn't have the high school mile or the middle school mile where every
I was an ROTC.
That's why you got fat for. Blame ROTC, dog. But no,
Colonel Prasad showed me how to dismantle a gun and put it back together.
I hate
that fool closed the doors. Like, all right, no, I mean, I don't know if he's dead. Fool, he closed the doors, and he closed the doors, and he was like,
explain exactly what happened.
So I used to be in ROTC, like the fake little military class, right? And
Shit.
You thought about joining?
Yeah.
If war happened, would they take those kids?
I don't know about that. Probably. I don't know. But I was in ROTC, bro, and I did that for 3 years. And there used to be this teacher, Colonel Prasad, this crazy like Arabian guy, and he would be like, he would talk very nasally. He was like, "Keep telling you about these guys. They are good for nothing." Like, you know, he would just be very nasally and just OG, bro. He had rankings and all that stuff. Dude had been through some shit. And one time he was on some old school stuff, and he was like, "You guys are my 4 trusted guys." He was like, "I know that you guys ain't no bitches." Like, and then he closed the doors. He was like, "I'm gonna show you something you really have to learn." And then he was like, "I'm gonna show you how to dismantle one of these." And he pulled it out of a safe from the back, pulled out a ZZ, and he was like, and he emptied out the bullets, and he locked the doors and everything, and then he showed us that shit, dog. He was like, "These are the bullets. Put it back, cock it, this and that." And it was only 4 of us, dog, because we had the rankings. So.
Oh, okay. Four solid.
We were sergeants or whatever.
I thought you meant a full class. I'm like, he trusted a whole class because you know there's a snitch in between the 30 that goes tells their mom. He's like, "Hey, mom,
one of those
gun."
kids that was in that class ended up being in the military. The other 2, one of them went into the Navy. Like, one of them went to the military, the Navy.
That one's gay.
I was so close. Like, I thought about it for a second. I was like, man, that's kind of
gay.
No, like joining the military. But yeah, no, it was quite the crazy experience, man. I don't know if that guy Colonel Prasad's still alive, but that guy was a hell of a
Prasad, he was a brown guy.
Yeah, that's what I said. He was some kind of Arabic or
No, Prasad, he was probably Guyanese.
You were just
Lebanese?
talking about
Guyanese, like, yeah, bye. Why you talk like that, bro? From an island.
Hey, I was gonna ask you.
The Prasad.
Now that you think about like now older, now you kind of red pilled. Do you think they were brainwashing you then?
Okay. First of all, redact that. Okay.
What?
Just ask me the regular question.
It's a regular question. I'm asking you.
Okay.
Now that you're older,
you were in the
now
military.
that you're older and that you kind of red pilled, can you go back there and say you were kind of getting brainwashed at ROTC, where they were like
I
telling
chose
you to join the military, but like swaying you to do crazy. Like that's how I think they get the young MK Ultra kids. Where they know they'll get you young, be like, "Oh, this guy listens."
So
de morrito.
So they never applied any pressure to it. Like, they never applied any pressure to it. They never said, "You guys got to join the military." It was just if you wanted to do it. I really wasn't cool with like PE and the way they had it. I was like, it was overcrowded, so I was like, man, F this. I'm not gonna go ahead and just be running for this. You know, I was like, nah, I'm good.
P sucked.
Yeah. Bro, they had the showers popping too, and I was like, nah.
The uniform, the P uniform.
Yeah, the blue shorts and the white shirt. Nah.
Axe. Huh?
Physical education.
What? You guys didn't have PE?
PE.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were just
PE.
saying P.
No, full physical education.
Oh, yeah,
like,
we had PE. We just called it gym.
no,
We didn't call it PE.
yeah, everyone called it PE over here. Oh, you got to go to PE, and then we had a uniform, and then you have to run the mile and get sweaty.
So how much did you do on the mile?
Like 7. I think I hit like 7.
Did you guys have the beep test?
What?
The beep test?
You
Yeah.
put the headphones on?
No, where it just like beeps and it keeps getting faster and you have to keep running across the gym.
Oh, that's just like a drill. That's
It
a
goes
basketball
beep.
drill. Yeah.
Dang, it was
He's
beep.
talking
It was just
about-
faster.
What's it called?
Oh, yeah. Salute to the person who just pledged on Patreon. Thank you so much for joining. I just got to notice.
Fuck yeah.
Which reminds me, listen, don't sleep on the Patreon. Join the Patreon, the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast Patreon. You get 2 bonus episodes a month that just get posted on Patreon, and that's where they will remain. Also, some crazy ice stuff that I posted up that I didn't want to get my page shadow banned even more, and a couple other exclusive behind the scenes and all this other good stuff that we're working on. So just join the Patreon. But the best part is that you can get some of these chiclets hash holes if you get access to the secret menu, because the Patreon gives you access to the secret menu. And I'm glad Nitty did not get the yellow one this time. I have it. So you can be that glad when you have it as well, when you order off the secret menu, if you just pledge to the Patreon for $5, $10, $20, $29.99, or if you want to go ahead and get your money's worth, $100 tier on Patreon.
You know when you want something really bad and then you don't get it and you get something else and now you're like, fuck man, I didn't want this, but then you get it and you're like, you know what? This is really good. I got the green chiclets and it's fucking delicious. So
Enjoy.
I feel you.
Thank you.
Sometimes you get tired of smoking the same thing over and
I've been
over.
smoking the yellows because I love the yellows are tasty.
So I have no more yellow.
And I got the green.
Ezone has the last of it.
The green is fire. If you want the green, join my secret menu. Okay, it's on.
Comes with the Del Taco menu.
It's on the
It's on
OF.
www.deltaco.com.
What's up with that sponsorship, dog?
I gotta hit him up. I'm just trying to me and ChatGPT, we
Send him
working
a
on the
dick pic.
perfect fucking.
If you send them a dick pic, I guaranteed they'll speed up the
just
process.
put my dick inside of a taco
Be like,
Del Taco.
in a Del Taco.
yeah, they just take
A crunch one, a hard shell.
a hard shell and then but then like send them a video of
That'd
you.
be kind of narrow, dog.
Send
Skinny one.
Send them a video of you breaking the shell. Send them a video of you breaking the shell with it. That way they're like, yo, this guy's strong.
Yeah, you gotta come in like the Kool-Aid man on the shell. Kool-Aid man and
Like you
Pop that
start
thing on there.
you start off soft with the shell in it, and then you get hard, and then it just feels so.
So I'll do a burrito.
we
I
can
will
see
go
if you
from
can break it.
No, and then you make it pulsate, like that way it breaks. You hit it with that fucking.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
we're definitely getting the
So
Patreon.
join the Patreon,
Del
and
Taco,
then-
we're definitely getting that sponsorship by Del Taco. They love us talking about fucking putting our dick in their tacos.
Yo, I tried this new taco place. It's called Bonito.
I'm gonna post something on Patreon.
Fire.
I'm gonna post something on Patreon that pissed me off. You know?
What?
And it pissed me off about Xavier, to be exactly. So if anybody watches the Reconnected podcast, which is with Housephone and Blasey, which I will have on the podcast soon, and it's gonna be, I'm excited because I love those guys and the podcast they do. So they were having, it's the podcast with the two black guys and the Hispanic guys. Yeah. Okay, so. We're having a discussion, and then one of them was like, "Yeah, man, can you believe that fool got caught with a sex doll or a sex toy in his living room or something like that?" And then they're all like, "Would you get down with it, gang?" And then Housephone, shout out to you, Housephone, he was like, "You know what? I might just give me one of them torsos and hit it with the review real quick for the extra Patreon." And then one of them was like, "What you mean, gang? You gonna just review it on the behind the scenes?" He was like, "No, man, I'm gonna use it and then I'm gonna let you know what it's like." And then I got up and my girl was like, she got scared because I got up. I was like, "That's what the fuck I wanted Xavier to do. How the fuck did he not get that shit when I bought him the fucking flashlight? This fool fucking swore I wanted him to get in front of the camera and fucking fuck it, bro."
Don't yell into the mic, Izo.
I'm sorry.
I always wanted to say that. I'm sorry.
I still have it. Nitty can review it. Nitty, you're down to review it for the Patreon?
Oh yeah, he's single.
Why?
now.
It's been in your kitchen, dog.
Huh?
Kitchen? Didn't Chili say it's in this guy's?
It's still
in his,
it's still
beside his
packaged.
pepper.
I almost wanted I'm not gonna lie, when dude, I've been really craving a Japan trip.
Let's go to Japan.
Take
Let's
Nitty
do-
with you. Nitty's
let's
been
go.
wanting
I'll go to Japan with
you. Nitty's been trying to travel. He literally asked us what was a good place to
Yeah,
travel.
let's go.
Go with
Yo,
him.
tell your girl I'm taking Nitty to Japan.
Going again.
Let's go.
Everything you guys should go.
Chiclet's coming.
It's just I don't know. We gotta wait till the summer's done, bro.
I said that because I said don't bring your girl now. He's like, I don't know if I can go.
Summer's brutal. No, but she was gonna come anyways, bro.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
now. Yeah, I'm down.
Listen, bro. At this, you get to his age as a man, and you realize that your girl is not just your girl; she's also your handler. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things that she can prevent from you getting arrested, in trouble. Like there's been times where she's like, "There's no need to take the pistol out." like she's like, "There's no need for that right now." She's like,
You know which one I could see his girl helping him not do? Taking a piss in the middle of the Japan street. I can see he's on being like, "Oh, I do it in LA."
Drunk in
He's a little
Japan?
drunk. He takes his dick out. He tries to piss. That in Japan ain't gonna fly.
Oh yeah, like when I wanted to put stickers everywhere, and she was like, "They have cameras right here." But me, I was ready to go. Just be like, "Yeah, we don't smoke the same over here." Like, in Japan. And then before I know it,
Is Japan like they say? Is there a lot of people who get drunk on the streets and shit?
Yeah.
In suits?
Hell yeah.
And they just pass out on the streets?
you don't know that like the ghetto in me, there was an urge in me that wanted to pocket check these fools.
They're everywhere, eh?
There was an urge, and I was like, "How is nobody robbing these fools right now?" But then I was like, "Nah, fool."
Because then they just wake up and go home, right?
No, bro, they're blank. They're blacked out, bro.
But then eventually they get up and go home?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
No, people like if let's just say we all work at the same company, which we do. Like and we all go out, and Nitty doesn't know how to handle his alcohol, and he passes out, and we just leave him there. He's gonna be fine in Japan, but people are gonna be like, "I'm gonna leave a water bottle next to him, and I'm gonna leave a green tea or a sandwich or an onigori." They just want you to get better. They don't want you. They're like, "Hey, man, poor guy," because people work themselves to death out there.
Oh, poor guy had too much fun.
How did you feel when you thought and the ghetto came out of you? Did you feel like I shouldn't think like that? Like in general, we're like, I can't even believe my mind goes to that, seeing that. Even if you didn't act on it, which is like you're a grown adult. Like,
have you seen the movie Venom when he wants to eat people and then he has that thought where he was like, no, we cannot eat people. It was like kind of one of those where it was like, that's not you no more, dog.
The
We
reason
cannot pocket check these fools.
The reason I asked you that because I had the same feeling when I started snowboarding. I'd go up there and white people just leave their boards there. Each board is $500, bro. In my head, I was like, wait up.
Yeah.
I could just cop on 3 of these, sell them on Craigslist for $200-$300. No,
Ride down with them?
You should even show up with boots. Like, it's yours, bro. Everyone's drinking. Everyone just puts their board. And I'm looking at it like, I even asked my lady, I was like, do we just leave them here like that? And she's like, yeah, everyone does it.
That's how you know you're from.
And
the
they're
ghetto,
drinking, and you can literally.
Me too.
And I
thought about it too, and
I
I'm
looked
like,
at myself and I was like, you shouldn't
people
think
trust
like
people
that.
like that?
You steal it, and the only black guy at the cabin starts getting accused.
I don't know if you'll find a black guy up there, honestly.
There's always one.
Yeah, they are, fool. And like, honest, like they're like always in like the areas where like the scams are at. There's always like, yeah, bro. You know what's crazy? You know when like, cause Japan is like this with America, bro. After that bombing, they're like, we'll make ramen. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not trying to start no beef.
That was racist, dog.
So,
What Ray said? What Ray did or what Ezo said?
What Ray did.
So-
What he said.
damn, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
Okay, America and Japan,
Are tight.
they cuck to America.
Fuck, it was something. I was trying to make a point.
Okay, but since when that comes back, you're the one that posted the fight in Japan with
The black guys.
Wow.
You're the one that posted. It had to be you. Who else posted Japan bullshit?
Oh, what you talk about the lady with the stand up, or what are you talking
no,
about?
he knows what I'm talking about.
Or did I send it to you guys? The group.
There was a
thing?
fight in Japan.
Yeah.
There's a bunch.
Are you
of
talking about the one where my comments up to like 1,000 or 2,000 likes because of what I wrote there? I hope it's not that one.
That's the one he knows.
It's a group of people. It's a group of people, and they're
And they're
like,
screaming in the alley.
yeah, and they're like, of course it would be this in Japan, and it's fucking like 3 or 4 black guys walking out of the group of people, causing the commotion.
I don't know if it's the same exact one, but there's a video out there.
Do not
and,
come.
and it's similar to it, and it was a street that I've been on in Japan, and me trying to be funny, you know, because it looked like the ghetto back in the. I was like, damn, they got Section 8 in Japan now. That comment is going through to the moon, dog.
That comment?
Yes, dog. And I like every day I get notices of people just like, this is the best comment ever. And then there's people that are arguing with me about it. But every now and then I'll hit a good comment that'll just. You ever do that? Like when you hit a good comment in the page?
Oh yeah. But since you brought that up, do you know there's a theory that Japan hides their homeless?
Yeah.
They put suits on them and tell them, oh, they were just drinking too much tonight.
Now they get outcast. They have a certain spot that's not in the map. It's a city. It's quote unquote industrial and abandoned, and these fools all kind of end up going there.
They do have a homeless population.
Yeah.
It's not in the city.
But I like the way they deal with it. Out of doubt, out of sight, out of mind.
Go into the park.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck wants to come up to LA, see top of the world athletes, like fucking not Messi, you know, what is it? Compete for the gold. And then they're like, let's go eat somewhere in downtown. And then you got somebody taking a shit in front of you, in front of your Fleming steak while they're, or somebody, you know what I mean? Like, you just
That's
out
the
there.
LA experience, brother.
Nah.
It's a part of it.
The extra
I'm good, bro.
flavor in the
You
air.
walk and you see shit and you're like, I can't tell if that's dog or human. I'm in the big
You know
city.
what?
You've seen enough, Nitty. You should know by now. You've been here long enough.
You know
should
what
the
I'm wondering,
difference.
dog? Like, straight up, you know what I'm wondering? When the fuck is Ice gonna hit Skid Row, dog? Like, for real, stop messing with these people out here. I guarantee you there's some people in Skid Row that fucking have been just laying low and probably got bodies on them and are just doing some atrocious shit. Go hit that shit up, dog.
sad part is-
leave the hot dog vendors alone. Leave the flower people alone. Because who the fuck is going to do all that hard work, dog?
The sad part is those Skid Row people probably all have their papers.
No, you know what's crazy?
Nah.
No.
They're all fucking transplants, bro. There's people all over the world that dream of their American dream is being homeless in America.
You know what's sad?
Damn.
You know what's sad? You're safer off in Skid Row right now than in Home Depot.
That's very true.
That's
Very
crazy that you're safer out there in Skid Row.
But both
than
ways
at
you can
Home
get
Depot.
killed. Both ways you can get killed by a 2-4.
But
And listen, and I want to point out because people are like, all of a sudden you were pushing for Trump. Listen, I cannot agree with everything the president does, whether I voted for him or not, bro. Like, I can disagree, bro. Like, I'm not going to co-sign everything. At the end of the day, I am Latino. I'm a product of immigrant parents. So at the end of the day, I'm going to fucking be like, hey, bro, this shit ain't cool. That shit ain't going to slide. I'm not going to go out there and tag fuck ICE on the walls because my taxes have to pay for that shit. You know what I mean? I have better sense than that. But at the end of the day, bro, regardless of who you voted for, you have the right to be like, you know what, dog? Like, I can have some sympathy for other people. And it's not up to you, motherfuckers, to be policing other people about it. Pónganse a trabajar, dog. If you feel the need to police the next man, you're not working enough. No te está sudando el culo suficiente, dog. Fucking ponte a trabajar, dog. Straight
Ponte
the fuck up.
trabajar, dog. That was hard. I don't know what you said, but I liked it.
To work.
Get to work.
He's right.
I mean, seriously, dog. Like, all of a sudden, bro, you vote for somebody, and then I gotta suck the guy's dick the whole time.
Bro,
you know, it's just like, hey, bro, like, I just didn't want to see people stealing from the Nike store. All right.
That sounds like an episode of Black Mirror. If you vote for somebody, you have to suck their dick, but you have to vote.
He's
So you're
about,
like,
he's about to put us into he's about to put us into another war. That's why you should be very
it's gonna happen no matter
Every
who's in
Republican
charge.
does it, dog.
That's facts.
George Bush did the
That's
same shit.
Fucking facts. Nitty is 100%. We would have already been in it by now.
No mames.
No
Bro,
mames.
I think he stirs the beat. He stirs the beat. He stirs the fucking wasp's nest, and then because he knows he has that wasp spray next to it, so he's like, I'm just going to pretend that I'm gonna attack, and then I'm gonna say that I'm gonna negotiate so they love me even more. And that's really what it is, because every time there's some beef, what does he say? I talked to Putin, and it looks like there's no problems with Ukraine anymore. It's going to be all A-okay. Yeah.
Everyone's talking about the fall of the empire. Like, everything passes, you know? Like, because if you go to some of these, like, even these, like, not even like the big city in China, like other small cities, some of their shit is so much better than, like, the streets of it. Like, bro, shit's fucking decrepit here.
Regardless of whatever president is, fools gotta get smoked. All right, dog. Like, fools are gonna get smoked regardless of whoever is on president, dog. Somebody's gonna want to step up. If Obama's on there, somebody's gonna fucking try to call his gangster card. If Trump is up there, for sure they're gonna call his gangster card because he's showing up to the UFC. He's like, I'll personally fight you, give you one of these. Like, bro, like when he said that, bro, how many of these leaders that are so out of shape were just like, you don't think Kim Jong was like, oh, Donald Trump tried to fight? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro, like it's straight up, bro. Like, this shit's all big fucking.
I'm with you, but I'm just saying Rome is fallen.
And to be honest with you, at the end of the day, I think Putin is the most athletic one.
I'm happy to be here.
He's KGB.
Has anyone done an AI fight yet between fucking Putin and Trump
I think Putin will win.
and China?
Putin will win because Putin used to be KGB.
Yeah.
Putin literally did stuff. Really did stuff. He was really in the military. He's not
And
like these guys that
But
just
can
sit
his
there in
body
Congress.
still do?
He
those
rode a
stuff?
horse
that's a
with
whole
no
different-
one at
shirt
a
on.
time.
How not?
He rode a horse with no shirt on. That's fucking the most gangster thing you can do.
That's pretty manly. You know that here. Look,
It's pretty bad.
I'll say this, bro. If I think that America has such a strategy that there's a reason we don't have healthcare, bro. You know what I mean? We invest in our weapons. And I think that if one day somebody were to be like, I got you surrounded, we got like a suicide vest option where it's just like, guess what? The whole world is going out now. It's not just us. You know what I mean? Like I feel like America is that nation that'll be like, y'all trying to fuck with us? Push the button that sends a nuke to all the nations and we're all going out.
Yeah.
I know it sounds messed
That's
up.
Israel.
I know it sounds messed up, but Israel is like the El Salvador of the Middle East, bro.
But they'll nuke everybody to prove a point. They're the only ones that have nukes, but won't let anyone in to test their nukes or see what's
have
going
any.
on or see what's.
They must be a Gemini.
They're breaking the fucking. They must be a Gemini. Listen, chicklets, listen.
You sounding like a girl right now.
Hey, but
Gemini. Oh,
Yo.
I don't fuck with Scorpios.
yo, but at the end of the day, like I said in last podcast, where did the fucking nuclear bomb started? USA.
You seen the movie, right? Oppenheimer? Come on, bro. You seen Oppenheimer?
Yes.
Great movie, right?
Yes, it was good.
You should watch it. For someone who
I was
thought-
hoping there'll be more explosion.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
They
there
don't
was
even
only
show
one
you,
bomb.
but they don't even show you it.
It happened one time.
It just ends.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I sat here for the whole time.
They can never recreate that. Supposedly.
I mean, it's 2025.
Right.
You can recreate that.
Right. I just asked Izone, someone who talks about bombing Japan so much. If
I do not talk about bombing Japan. All right, I said it happened in history.
Okay, for someone who talks about that historical moment so much, I asked him if he watched Oppenheimer, and he said no.
It's hurtful,
It's
dog.
great. It's hurtful.
It's good. It's good, but it's fucking.
It's
There is no mention of Japan in that movie.
It's
whatsoever.
great, dude.
Not
It's
enough
just
bang.
Such a good movie.
Needs more bang.
It's long though. It is. Does need a bang. It does need
For
bang.
all that,
That's how banging.
it's like fucking. You know, you can't have that much setup for no. You need a little more
You gotta
bang.
watch it in a theater, bro, to hear the bang.
I watched it in theaters.
What about
bang,
the?
It's just come on, show me more. Show me the after effects. Show me what happened. That's
Hey,
what I wanted.
what about the people that say that nukes are fake?
Triply.
Ask this guy. The flats. The Earth's
No,
flat to this
seriously, is
guy.
that what theory do they go based on?
The theory is that so in Nagasaki and Hiroshima, people are living there again. I thought when you nuke something, you're not supposed to live there for 100 years. So either they're lying or that doesn't make sense.
Nobody lives there.
No, yeah, they do. In Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they do. You know where they don't live? Is Chernobyl. Chernobyl, that was in
Chernobyl.
Russia. Chernobyl, okay, thank you.
Chernobyl is
illegal.
like my
Hot
pet
tub
gerbil.
machine.
Yeah, but
He's legal.
So they're not saying
Manu Chernobyl.
they're not saying that nukes don't exist. He's just saying that what we said we dropped on Japan wasn't a nuke. That's it. Do they have nukes now? Probably, because we're what 40 years, almost what 60 years now. We probably have something crazy now that can destroy the world with one bomb. But during those times, they're just saying it was a really big ass bomb, and we just told them it was a nuke because we wanted to show how big our dick was, and just like we did with the moon landing, we lied about the moon landing to show that Russia we're better than you. We just knew how to lie. Huh?
Pissing off Ray over here, dog.
Because he thinks the moon landing was real.
And you think the Earth is flat?
Look, man, at some point, like I said, I would take that trip to space. I would definitely take it, but
Why you wouldn't, Xavier?
yeah. Hey,
Wouldn't
but
take it?
No.
Why?
Him and
I'd have to leave America.
No, they're just going straight up.
yo, all the skeptics and all the people like
ICE is gonna get me up there.
all the people like him and Steph Toad and Tripley, they do not want to take that trip. They're like, well, how come Elon and or Bezos wouldn't go with me? That's the only way I would take the trip if they go with me. And they're like, well, what if it's a clone? I'm like, listen, I just want to go take the trip and be like, look, it's real, all right. And speaking of Elon Musk,
Wait up. Before we're done with that topic, you think Katy Perry and them really went to space?
no, I don't believe that.
They just went high in the air. They just went high in the air.
It was the Red Bull
The
thing.
Red Bull guy, yeah.
It was the Red
Okay,
Bull thing.
That's
yeah.
not space. Okay, just
Yeah.
wondered.
Okay, so speaking of Elon Musk and a lot of space things, you guys seen, and I like the way that he went about this, even though I'm not a big Elon fan.
Sure you're
People, people,
And then he does it.
people kept saying, hey, this fool's always taking ketamine. This fool's always doing drugs. This fool's always doing all this stuff, accusing him. And he posted up that he has a negative drug test. Do you believe it? Me personally, I'm going to be honest. I think when you're that rich, you have the money to fix any test. So I want to see him do it live.
What up? Like verga out?
No, like
Live,
probation
cause
style.
now you sound like those cops that like when you go take a drug test, like I gotta stand behind you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a blood
Stand
test.
behind you.
Yeah.
Like how will we know?
it's a blood test.
Also blood test.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to see him take out?
Yeah, and then they put it in the little machine, you know, and then whatever.
Do we care? Why? He's a rich guy. Let him do whatever he wants.
Well, he has an influence in.
He has fucking eggs.
He has an influence in
Not anymore.
in political. They made up already. They're
friends
friends.
Not friends. He can't be. Well, this will just.
Yeah. Xavier, how many times have we become friends again?
I haven't. I didn't go on Twitter and said, Ezone went to Jeffrey Epstein's island, basically calling you a pedo. Those are pretty.
But then he
those are
said,
pretty crazy allegations, dog.
But then he said, "My bad."
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Yeah,
'Cause he
like I said,
fucked-
my bad. I didn't mean to give Xavier's address. He doesn't live there.
Oh, those are pretty allegations. Those are crazy allegations. Nitty, if I said that, are we friends again?
Yeah, because people know I didn't go to Jeffrey Epstein's island.
But with him, he really was. They were kind of homies.
Yeah.
So you kind of even putting that out there is like, well, what do you know? And then why is he protecting Israel? Because they have the tapes that
Don't
Jeffrey
get me
Epstein
started,
got
bro. I'm with you. And you know where they keep
All of us-
you know where they keep those tapes?
in Israel.
In the tunnels. That's why they dug them.
Dude.
Bro,
Hey man, those fools are about to start World War III, bro. Let's ease off on those fools. You don't want to piss those fools off no more.
Wait, think
dog.
they're gonna target this building?
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to miss out. Headed to Be Real TV, dog. No, I'm joking, but nah, the tension is crazy out with those fools.
No,
Man.
you know what? You know what? Tension's crazy. Have you guys seen Kaylin Clark? Do you guys know who that is?
The white girl that plays
White
basketball.
girl? Dude, bro,
Oh,
it's
that.
WWE over there, dog. I never thought I would even care.
Doesn't she beef it with the pretty black girl?
Oh, she beefs it with everybody because she
But,
just
yeah.
be.
I didn't
dropping
see. She
fuck-
fought?
Huh?
She fought?
They be like,
She's a
bro,
man.
dude,
She got punched in the face.
the
bro.
WNBA is what the NBA should be. These fools, you just touch them, foul. Nah, these fools, the WNBA. I mean, not that I'll ever sit there and watch a full game.
They probably
But I'll
told
watch the
him.
highlights
Highlights,
now. I'll
yeah,
watch the
yeah.
highlights now. They got me on the highlights.
They probably told him to do it to spice it up a little
Bro,
bit.
spicing it. The girl's not even cute, and I'm with it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Caitlin Clark.
She's not. Yeah, she's not even fine, bro.
And she's white, and they hate her.
I almost wish the black girl was that good because she's actually fine.
I agree with you. I agree with you. But
It's,
Angel Reese or whatever. They
Yeah.
put up a picture of Angel Reese. She's kind of fine.
and then there's another one of her other friends.
Play
that
better,
defended her.
Angel.
Was cute too.
Or fight. They tell him to fight.
How about a
That's it.
bikini wrestle? You know,
Basketball league? They had a lingerie football league in Toronto. Or they had one everywhere, didn't they?
yeah, they have one here too.
Yeah.
You see titties get bruised. That's not hot. Yeah,
Depends how big they are.
yeah. Look, Angel Reese. She's pretty hot, bro. The middle picture.
Yeah, she's cute.
She looks like she'll sock you. Hey, what's up with that picture right there on the third one in the row right there?
Yeah, see it. See it.
Kind of looks like
That's kind of provocative.
she
What's
kind of
going
looks
on?
like
That
the alien from Men in Black, the one that was working behind the counter.
All right, come on. Put up a picture of Caitlin
little
Clark so he
hat.
could,
Yeah.
so he could get some contracts.
Yeah. What's Caitlin Clark then? Show her. Yeah.
Show me and I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
that's the alien.
Yeah.
That's the
bro.
man right there.
As much-
That's Joanna Man
but
right
she
there.
can play though. But she can play though.
She's Joanna Man, dog.
can. I see
You remember
that
that
too,
movie,
bro.
Joanna Man?
Yeah.
I think that could happen these days, bro. Fool.
These
Have you-
days.
look,
I think it'd be fun to watch though. I think it'd be fun.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like if I would interview somebody that has boned somebody that
She looks like the detective
that
that, found you.
had the operation type of deal. You know what I mean? Like somebody that has got somebody that boned somebody from a reversible pussy, dog, and ask that person to be like, "Hey, dog, what's the deal?
What?
How did you get?" Because you know, there's somebody there's somebody that fucked the trans
Yeah,
person.
inside out. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what they do with the pussy, dog.
Yeah.
They flip it inside out, and then they tell you it's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a girl," and then somebody bones them, and then they're like, "What the hell?" They would never know.
Did you think of that story because we were talking about Caitlin Clark?
Because Caitlin Clark was like a man.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Okay. Yeah.
She'd be done. She'd be.
Do you know
Dunking.
somebody like that?
No.
That has been got?
That's been got.
So that's that.
Who's go to Thailand and get got all the time?
Oh yeah, ladyboy.
Well, if you're going to Thailand, I think you want to get got.
No,
What?
man. Come on.
If you're going to
Thailand
Thailand
has,
and you, everyone tells you this.
No.
Everyone tells you there's what little boys. What do they call them?
yeah, but everyone tells you there's
Ladyboy.
AIDS here too, so you don't come to America. That's not the only reason to go to Thailand,
Who says there's AIDS here?
isn't there?
Oh,
that's
you
Africa.
missed it.
Or whatever that is.
Yesterday,
You know what I
it
mean?
was, yeah.
There
Yeah.
is AIDS here. Yeah, I'm not saying, but I
Don't tell me it's not on this flat Earth.
I mean, we just had.
It's not real.
I'm not even lying to you. We just had a girl come on the latest Info Hat episode, and she said AIDS ain't real.
Oh,
I swear,
shit,
dog.
that's
Well, where did
why.
it go?
She draw. I mean, bro, she was just saying.
Did Easy make it disappear?
Then how do you die?
Dude, I watched the episode.
Suge Knight.
I'm not. I was just there listening.
They tell you have it, and then they give you medication that kills you.
Hey, speak-
That makes sense.
A little pre-COVID.
About
The-
250,000 AIDS-related deaths as of 2024.
Type in how many COVID deaths there are too. Are we
See
believing
that.
everything we read?
Well, there's a lot of people. Xavier, there's a lot of people out there.
No, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying go watch the episode.
Yo.
Let's go watch the episode.
Yo,
I know
alright.
this isn't my research.
All right,
CDC, dude.
how about this though? How about this? I've always wondered, fool, people keep dying every day, but where the fuck are these people getting buried? How come we don't keep building no more cemeteries?
Because
That's a good question.
they-
like,
dig
where
people-
the fuck are these people
After a
going?
while, they dig people out and they put them in those bigger,
The metal ones.
yeah, those whatever those things are called, and they
if
resell the
you
grave.
stop paying rent,
Yeah,
you stop
basically.
paying rent for your space, because even when you're dead in America, you still gotta fucking pay rent.
Then they put them in a
And
bigger thing, and it's just a little slot.
I get it. Interesting.
Oh, so you're really not paying for
Mausoleum,
forever?
I think it's called.
You're not paying for forever?
No, that's rent. That's space. You know, bro.
Well, you could have it paid off. That's your property too. That little spot that could be your property.
Yeah, but that's a nice chunk of money.
I mean, I know
How
that.
long do you want to be there for?
I want to be cremated, bro.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
that.
Well, if you got
All
let's
Indian
say-
people cremate.
Huh?
Every funeral is for an Indian person. We cremate.
I don't want to be buried, to be honest.
Why? Selfish.
This is how it's the way
Fucking
it's
so
been,
selfish, you piece of
been
shit.
done. It's the way it's been
Bro, that shit
done.
costs-
What's selfish about it?
You know how much money it costs?
Costs money to
It's
get
your
cremated
money.
too,
It's
dog.
your money. It's,
Way cheaper.
it's your
Still
money.
to get, it still
And
costs
you don't
money.
pay rent.
Yeah, but you're dead. So who cares, dog? Selfish.
Snort me.
Exactly.
Selfish. Nice.
Snort
Fuck
me.
you, making it our death.
You're lucky I'm
Making
not
us
drunk.
sad
Right now.
about
You're lucky
it.
I'm not drunk.
Listen,
Right
that's selfish.
He beats us as we're dead.
I would just be like, hey man, just make me like cremate me and then make me into pendants. And everybody takes one.
That's selfish. Someone has to go through all that process.
Because if you're at my funeral, you meant something to me.
now. Gonna sell them. Make money.
And then you put in my
Independent?
whatnot.
yeah, but everybody smoke me in a blunt. 90% ash, 10% weed.
It's disgusting, bro. This isn't the Ganges River, all right?
I didn't say bathe in me, dog.
Nitty, you have family members that have been in that river, right?
I don't know. Probably.
That
Okay.
shit's disgusting.
You're disgusting, dog.
So he's just out. Okay, last time I brought it up,
You
I
get in
just
that
said
river.
Don't talk shit. I'll call ICE right now.
Okay.
You get in that river?
No, I've never been there.
Well, you get in that river. You would bathe in it.
No, probably not. I wouldn't bathe in there. Stop this.
So it is nasty. So it's disgusting.
Stop this.
You'd bathe in it.
No, I'm not Indian.
Would you jump into the water in New York?
Oh.
Come on, dog. You wouldn't kiss a cartel guy's ring?
Have you seen the water in New York? Have you like
Fucking guy.
literally
The
from
Hudson. You talking about the Hudson River?
sure anywhere
That's
around
just, it's gross.
New
yeah.
York, New York?
All nuclear.
Have you seen the oil bubbles that come out of it? Literally, you see oil rings on the top
Of what?
in the water in New York.
Yeah, I believe it. It's New York. It's a fucking busy town.
Bro, I've
Shit
smoked
gets
a joint
done.
staring at this water.
You're probably
I
high.
see it. No,
You're like, oh shit, this green chiclets is here.
Somebody said Easel would be like everybody gets a labubu with ash pendants. Fucking asshole.
What's up with those? Still make. I heard K-pop. A billion. I don't know what.
They're actually the Asians got a hold of them now, like all the rest of Asia. So now they're even harder to get. So that's why
Price went up?
Yeah, hell yeah, price went big up.
I saw that. What is it? Is it Gucci or Tiffany? They have this little metal one. It's like a metal labubu.
Oh, that's all aftermarket though. It's not like a real.
No. It's like Tiffany and them. They're competing. It's like their little labubu. And I saw like, oh, if you really have money, you don't have a labubu. And then they had like a. It's like another little one. I don't know if you knew about it. Never mind. I don't know.
You have to know the name so I can.
Yeah, I'll look it up right now.
Yeah. By the way, everybody that's watching the chat right now, or everybody that's in the chat right now, do not forget $5 to get entered to win the autographed album, Real Psycho by Psycho Les and Be Real, collaborative album, signed by both of them and signed by C- and Pedro as well, who are featured on the album. So make sure you get this one of one. And I think the vinyl is like a special edition one. Hold on. I want to make sure that. Yeah, it's the green one, bro. So check it out. This is a sick ass vinyl.
all the other ones are black.
Yeah. Look at the special edition on this vinyl. This is pretty cool right here. You got the Dr. Green Thumb color vinyl right here. Make sure you guys get this. All you got to do is get entered for just minimum $5. Minimum $5. So thank you so much. We'll be reading your super chats in a little bit.
Can you read this one that just came up though?
The new one that just came up by Othello Fight says, My ex-girlfriend was cheating on his wife on a dating app.
My ex-friend.
Yeah,
fool.
okay, sorry. My ex-friend was cheating on his wife on a dating app. He went and ended up being a dude. LMFAO, F that dude, he accused me of getting with his girl. 617.
What?
That sucks.
Damn. So your boy's gay is what you're saying?
I mean,
Oh, he
Very
did cheat. No,
confusing.
he cheated. No. He went through with it. Yeah, I thought he just went on a date and kind of find out. No.
Mames.
that's crazy.
That is pretty crazy, dog.
Is that why he's not your friend anymore?
Are you homophobic?
Are you homophobic?
Kind of gay.
Give us another super chat and let us know, Othello Fights.
Yeah, and if you don't, we're gonna assume you are.
Yeah.
Is being trans in the Indian community big?
I think it's just like every culture, it's there. But I think Dave Chappelle said it the best. Nobody gave a fuck about it until white guys started doing it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, bro. I remember being at a Christmas party, and I remember my dad was like, I was like, ¿Quién es él? And he's like, oh, es amigo, pero es hombre. And he's like, and I was like, okay. And I was like, I was a little kid, and I was like, okay. And it was normal, but like you said, it wasn't a thing. It was like, oh, es Jonella. That was her name. It was a vato.
It's in every
Her
culture.
name.
There. It's been happening forever.
Yeah. Like the movie Raquel. I mean, the song Raquel. You've heard it probably, but you don't know what it says. But if you listen to the words, it's talking about this fool got caught up in a.
Your favorite song?
Huh? No, definitely not. He's on loves it though.
It's definitely stuck in his head.
It's a good song.
It is a good.
You ever? I mean, that Spanish people will make some songs about some random shit. Like, there's this song, El Gran Varón, and people will start dancing to shit. Like the guy's like, a las 9:53 en la sala de esperación nació Simón, and then it's talk like it's talk about a kid being born, right? And then they start telling the story in the song. Turns out the kid ends up being trans, gets AIDS, and then at the end of the song, he dies.
Damn, that's like an Immortal Technique song.
And then people fucking Cuban people and people that like salsa, they just get up.
They're just going, bro. Shots.
Yeah, bro.
Échame uno.
Damn. But it's upbeat.
El Gran Varón. Yeah, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, Latino people be making some songs about some shit.
But
where
they
you're
don't listen. Because I told my mom, I was like, have you heard the song, Raquel? She's like, what do you mean? Have you heard to the words of what it's saying? I'm like, listen. And she's like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, you're dancing to this at a quinceañera. It's a little weird. Pay attention. But like every other female, as long as the beat's rocking, this bitch won't stop.
Like
rocking.
they have a song like that about slavery. En el año 1600. Yeah, it's something to
classic.
Yeah, bro. That shit's about slavery, dog.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But the beat slaps. That's why we still listen to that Kanye's HH song.
H?
Bro,
You guys never heard Kanye's HH?
it's not that good.
You don't think it's good?
It's-
Buddy,
it's
I heard you bumping it when I called you
What's
the other day.
HH?
Don't lie. You know what it is.
if I hear it.
What the
N-word. HHH.
Think about it. Just think about it. It'll hit you, and then you'll be like, okay. No, you know which ones do to me though? Like the R. Kelly ones.
Trapped in a closet.
Hotel. I love Hotel. And I know he did crazy shit at hotels.
Hey, I found it, dog. This is the one. It's about slaves. How banging is this right now?
It's a must bang, bro. It has to be played.
Come on, the party right here. But this is about slavery, dog. Dog, people are getting up.
Yeah.
Dog.
It's my canción.
I like it.
La canción is my favorite one.
Yeah, fool. Apúrate, vamos a bailar. Yeah, bro.
Two more pupusas, please.
Chico.
Yeah.
Okay, wrong people, Nitty. Wrong.
Right here, look. Here it is. In the year 1600. Here it is. Dog. In the year 1600. When money ruled. Come on, dog. He's talking about slavery. I don't know what that means. Yeah, but anyways, it's just about fucking slavery, dog. Fucking Cuban people, dog. That's a classic, though. I'll get up and dance to that shit, though. You know how to dance? Does anybody know how to dance?
I know how to dance your guys' stuff. It's just like this. Hand on this thing. One hand up.
That's
One,
not
two,
it.
three. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you
1,
got
2,
it.
3.
That's like me saying I know how to dance Indian and go like this.
And you do. You're in it.
That's it.
So what's wrong with that, bro? Why is that offensive? We both just did each other's culture.
That's not how you dance. There's like
It's
so
like
mati ways to
this.
dance,
Come
and
on,
like
I've seen you, dog.
that's Mexican. There's so
What are
many ways.
you? Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you know how to dance, Xavier?
He knows how to dance.
I know how to dance. I'll be
He
honest
does
with
Molly
you.
and dance.
Okay, hold on, one at a time. What do you know how to dance?
So I'll be honest with you. I'm not good at any of them, but I can do all of them. Like my dad at banda, I'll be picking girls up. He'll ask your lady, ¿quieres bailar? And this fool's got her in the air. You're like, hey,
Quebraditas?
quebradita style, bro. My dad gets down, and I can do it, but not like him because that's his thing. Well, if I go to EDM, well, some people can shuffle. I just stand there and just bob, and I don't. But that's not my thing. But I'll get there. But like even like just like bump and grind. I'll bump and grind at the club and shit. Like I'm down to dance, but I'm not good at any of them. But that's the point. As a guy, you always gotta be down. You can't be sitting. Yeah. You can't be by the wall. You can't be by the wall. You don't want to be the guy at the wall.
It's for Nitty right here. Now see if he knows how to dance.
Are
Give it to him, Nitty.
you're doing the Mexican dance to the Indian song?
Blending our culture.
I wish I knew how to say this. Oh, that is the hardest verse ever, dog.
What do you feel? What did you feel when you first heard that, Nitty? You're like, oh, that's my
I
people.
heard that. I started powering up like Goku. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna come. It's so good. My eardrums.
I'm gonna come.
That is a pretty banging song. Where do they play this song? Is it like a wedding
It's
song?
like a wedding song you hear.
Really?
At a
Dude,
party.
the wedding's gotta be cracking if they play
Indian
this.
parties are lit, dog.
I
When
hear
are,
it.
when are we gonna be
hear
invited
it.
to one? Can we throw one?
Bro, one day. I'll bring you to one.
We
You all come to Canada. I'll bring
We
you
gotta
one.
do the
I
quinceañera
don't know.
first.
I don't know if Indian people out here, you know.
Gotta do
But
the
if we
quinceañera
come to
first.
Canada,
Oh yeah, go to you and UCLA.
okay. All right,
That
I'll
is
just
where
walk
all
in there.
this smart.
Hey, do you want to be my friend so I can bring my Mexican friends to your wedding? That's my pitch.
Oh
Hold the
no,
sign.
you bastard guy.
But we should do a quinceañera.
Been-
Might have
you've
to
never
be in
been to
Vegas.
quinceañera, right?
No.
Never been.
Never have.
There's no quinceañeras in Canada. Like you
I
never
mean,
heard.
I've heard. I know what they are, but
No,
I've
but
never
like
been
in
to
high,
one.
no, but in high school, you never heard some girl say, "Hey, I'm gonna have a quinceañera," and you're like, "What is that? You Mexican?"
No. I wish I knew how to make fun of Mexicans at that young age. I wasn't even aware of the jokes that were, you know.
Because
that
like
could've been made.
I never had the opportunity or heard someone say, "Do you want to go to a bar mitzvah or whatever they call that?"
Same with me. I never found one until I never heard that till I went to college.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I was like, "What do you mean you're Jewish?"
I've never been to.
You're real?
Or heard or got invited or no.
Probably because you get drunk and go, listen, and they're like, "Yo, I'm not bringing the chiclets, guy."
Hey, what's up with your boy Ted Cruz?
Probably.
You punch the guy.
Oh,
Yeah, what's up with your boy Ted Cruz?
you know who? You guys know who Ted Cruz is, right? Everybody know who that is.
Sure.
So for anybody who doesn't know, basically chiclets. Ted Cruz is the old reporter from Fox.
Oh, okay.
The white guy. If you maybe you can pull up a picture, Rafe, it'll help out. So this guy used to be very pro-war. Like he's the one who told us to go to Iraq. He was the one telling us Iran have weapons of mass destruction. We need to get the people that did 9/11. Blah blah blah. Whoop de whoop. So that was his. Now he kind of red pilled himself. He doesn't know if 9/11 was an inside job. He's very critical about Israel, not the Jews. Two different things. Israel. That's two different things. That's what people don't understand. And so he just interviewed Ted Cruz, and Ted Cruz is the governor of Florida, and he asked him.
Ted Cruz or Tucker Carlson?
Tucker Carlson is interviewing Ted Cruz. Those are the two guys that got interviewed. Tucker Carlson's the one on the right, and Ted Cruz is the one on the left.
Both of those guys have good hair for how old they are.
Oh, dude, they have to have hair implants.
Yeah, you can't be a politician and not have hair.
Yeah. That's why back then they had the fake wigs. I swear
Yeah.
to God, that's why they
It's
had
'cause
the
it's
Why
fake
they don't
wigs.
trust bald fools?
No, it
It's
shows
hard.
your age.
Yeah.
Trust me, dog. Just because I'm shaving my head every
Yeah.
day doesn't mean I'm going to steal your funds.
To be one of these big top politicians, you have to be like over 40, bro.
Yeah. So these
Which
fools
is
had,
wild.
Yeah. So these fools had the
Doesn't
interview,
make
right?
sense.
Like
Nepotism.
a day or two, they had the interview, and Ted Cruz is very pro-Israel, let's bomb Iran because if they get the nuclear bomb, they're gonna hit Israel, and then according to them, if they hit Israel, we're next. So that's their defense. And he interviewed them, and in the interview, it gets so spicy, bro. They're yelling at each other, yelling like kind of like how we were not that long ago.
Yeah.
That was them as professional politicians yelling at each other, and they start yelling at each other because Ted Cruz. Yeah, one of them's a politician, but they're very like professional, like
It's business.
business. And one of them, El Tucker Carlson le pregunta a Ted Cruz. I'm like, well, you want to bomb Iran? And the guy's like, pretty much. And he's like, well, what's the population? I don't know. You should know shit like that, bro. Like, what's the ethnic diversity? I don't know. So you're just gonna destroy and bomb and destroy a whole country, and you don't know nothing about it? Like, come on.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
just walking the dog, like everyone was like, bro, but like telling him like you're a puppet to Israel, like admit it, just admit it. And the guy was like, you're anti-Semitic. He's like, I'm not talking about the Jews, I'm talking about the state of Israel. Two different things. I'm complaining about the government, not the people. Two different things. And dude, it got heated. You guys should watch it, bro. It was like, I got sad. It's just going everywhere.
Because these guys are getting paid, man, and their kids are going to school wherever they know the next world is going to be. Like,
So they're good.
good, man.
Yeah.
They're getting paid. Their pockets are fat. They don't give a fuck about anybody else as long as they know that them and their family is going to be all right.
You guys aren't on X, which I tell you guys, go on X, go on Twitter. Dude,
If I went on X, I would just write a certain word that I don't want to say to mess up the algorithm every day and nothing else. Just that word.
But the reason I say it is because on Twitter.
You say so many words, I don't even know which one he means.
That would be a surprise.
So the reason
Don't make me say it, fool. Chill, all right?
So the reason I'm bringing it up is on X. Well, you guys kind of got to go on X because it's very uncensored, and Israel is posting all the shit that's being thrown at them right now. Missiles. It looks like Call of Duty over there.
Yeah, their Iron Dome doesn't work.
It's
no.
gonna end up giving up on them.
No,
What do you
it's
think about the
already
Golden
gave up.
Dome? You think that's going to be any better? He's about to bring that up. He's offering if Canada wants to be in it.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry. Yeah, Trump started that, but that's a lot of
you know
money.
what Canada's not gonna
He's
do.
asking for like what, $70 billion or something. If
I mean, Canada
wants
ain't
to
got
join.
nothing to protect them.
Canada is gonna ask America, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Hey, don't do that, eh?
Hey,
We don't want to. We don't
you know
want
what's
to fight.
messed
Eh?
up? You know what's messed up? He didn't ask Mexico.
Yeah, why?
The
probably
cartel got it, dog.
man.
The cartel got it, homie. We got los chapitos. We got el mayo.
As you can tell,
we
he's
got
not a big Mexican guy.
La nueva
I don't know if you-
generación, dog. If they united, bro, they wouldn't. Whew.
They wanted to make it all one thing, so then there's no borders across Canada or America
He's trying.
to Mexico. You can go to all three countries, just
Bro,
drive
that'd be
through.
a big ass. It would be a superpower,
It
but
would be fucking insane.
you know, how-
Rousey knows los Zetas. If they united, bro, you wouldn't know. It's a little military,
Buddy,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. Canada, America, and Mexico
That'd
turn
be
into
insane.
one.
Have you seen the military vehicles? Have you seen their military vehicles? The self-made ones? They're kind of funny, dog. You
Whose?
type in cartel self-made tanks, bro.
That-
Se pasan de
It's
verga,
just a bunch of sheet metal
bro. They got
fucking-
sheet metal in the
yeah.
front, bro. But you gotta
It's
give them
zombie
credit.
style.
You gotta
Zombie
give them
style. It's
credit.
cool, yeah.
Gotta give them credit for putting
Bro,
the effort because they got engineers. They got the money,
Yeah.
but they're not like.
they got the guns. They could put a fucking
Yeah,
fight.
bro.
50
That's what I'm
cal
saying.
on
They
that
can put a
bitch.
fight.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're taking down
Yeah.
anything. The U.S. will stomp on these fools, but they'll be like, damn, they put a little fight.
They'll just send drones. Drones will kill them.
No, I'm not.
No,
of
no.
course.
But
Of course. I'm just saying
it's
they got
just so
something.
small scale to that.
Yeah,
you
but I'm
know?
just
By
saying.
the time they set up for this thing that you were saying, the
what-
drone will have killed
What
them
I'm trying
already.
to say is the Mexico military that doesn't have military with the cartel could probably just handle some shit. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. You can't just invade Mexico.
Yeah,
America-
the cartel would all of a sudden be
Yeah.
like, ni madres, compa.
Yeah,
Aquí,
everyone's
aquí
gonna
nos
unite,
ponemos
yeah.
Look, I love that, but like, America would make
Never
carne
America.
asada
I'm
out
talking-
of Mexico.
I'm talking a
will.
little
They
country, like
will.
another little country, like Italy or
understand
like.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
America will take on everything, bro.
Around them, yes. They
That
will
is-
eat Canada. They
I
will
was talking
eat
like
Mexico.
Look, like Mexico, Ukraine, Mexico.
What?
Without the power of the United States, what Ukraine had,
Then Ukraine. Then
Mexico
you
might
can't
have
even say Ukraine because then America would go right away.
No, without those side people.
Yeah, if it was just like
Okay, Mexico
One-on-one.
versus Honduras. Then yes,
Honduras is smaller.
Mexico's gonna smoke them.
Honduras is so
Mexico,
small.
Canada, Mexico.
Canada will smoke them.
You guys don't have no
Buddy,
guns,
we'll
bro.
make.
Dog, we
We'll make.
take-
Listen,
oh, bro,
listen.
stop,
we
bro.
would make maple syrup carne asada out of you,
know
guys,
what?
dog.
You know what? Canada has a
Doing
warship.
it.
No? Canada has a warship, I think. I think Canada has a warship.
Buddy, we
got missiles.
make all the
Mexico, we're talking about
We
Mexico.
make the weapons and ammunition and a lot of the technology for the U.S.
Without the U.S. help,
Canada makes it for America.
you guys live in
We
the
sell
cold.
them a lot of our shit.
We'll drug you guys. You guys love drugs. The cartel just give you a bunch of free drugs. Now you guys are ODing.
Why are you mad, bro? Why are you mad? Because
Now we got all Canada ODing. We killed you from the inside.
come on, dog.
Yo, E-Zone. We got a little debate for you. A little question. You know how Canada doesn't really have a military?
They have a military.
Oh, do they?
They have the Canadian
course.
forces.
Oh, never mind. Wait up, Mexico's got something too then. I know Mexico got a little something.
Yeah.
Okay, look.
Mexico, United States. Mexico, Canada. ¿Quién gana?
But they're
Including
shoot-
the cartel, though.
they have
We're putting it to
t-shirt
los
guns.
chapitos, los
They shoot
zetas.
burritos.
Son sanguinarios, güey. Estos güeyes. Like,
They don't
chill.
kill-
Okay, all right, hold on. I'll speak. Hold on, let me speak. Canada is like, look, bro. Canada is like that little brother that always kisses your ass to America.
No help of America. No help. We already
Oh.
established that. No help America. Just Canada versus Mexico. Chapitos and cartel included. And
And we get to include the fucking everything else in our country too.
we have military shit too, though. I know Mexico's got a little military. Nothing like the United States,
Yeah,
obviously. but
let's
they-
go. I say bring it on. Canada will destroy you guys. Like I said before, maple syrup.
I think
carne
Mexico
asada.
has it because I think look,
And the carne asada
I think
poutine.
Mexico has a longer history.
That's fine.
Put it in the chat room.
Bring it on.
We were Aztecs, bro.
Can we ask AI?
We were eating hearts at one point.
We're gonna put a moose on top of the pyramids.
It's like it's like 300. It's like the movie 300, right?
You seen 300? You can't. Come on, dog.
Yeah. So
All right, hey, we gotta stop talking over each other.
other.
Hold on, we have to stop talking over each other. All right, one at a time. What were we saying, Hicks?
I was just saying, apocalypse, bro. We're Aztecs. We got that war, that crazy blood. Bro, we were decapitating people and eating their brains. Can you handle that? Can the Canadians handle some shit like that?
buddy, we'll be fine.
That's how you go down, dog.
You guys,
too calm.
because
too
as
cool.
as we come across the fight, we're gonna have to meet somewhere in America. That's the only way to fight.
Oh my God.
We can legally come over. You guys are gonna have to climb a fence. By the time you get over the wall to
tired,
fight,
all
you're tired and shit. Yeah, come on, dog. You're like, I need some beans.
You know the
Hey,
cartel.
good source of protein, fucker, especially when you're poor.
You know the cartel is in America.
I got an answer. I asked ChatGPT. Verdict: just purely military, nothing else involved. If it's straight up, no interference, 1v1 fight. Chill, but this motherfucking cat. This is what AI said. Canada likely wins.
Let's go.
Due to superior tech, air/naval power, and global alliances, assuming they all play a role. Mexico has more troops and could dominate in a long-term guerrilla-style fight if it came down to defending home turf. But realistically, the U.S. would shut that shit down in 5 minutes. Yo! That shit is crazy that AI would say that. Fucking salute to this fucking AI. But this, you know how badass America is, bro.
Hey, stop it. Just slaps both of them on the head. Stop it.
It said the U.S. would shut it down because we need both of them to trade. So it said stop that shit.
Cut it the fuck out.
Like we're doing with Iran and Israel.
But I said the only thing that would help was the cartel. It didn't include the cartel.
No,
That's
so-
all I'm saying. I had to be the cartel. That was part of why we won. To me.
But it should just be military though. Straight up. If it's gonna be national country against national country, not even because gangsters don't be going to Iraq war or the Iran
The
war.
reason we're gonna win is because there's no one in Canada running through the woods to get to America.
But I don't know if you guys know, when war is war, gangs and the government work together.
So-
during the World
Yeah, but
War
the cartel
II,
is not gonna get up.
The Italian mafia was helping the American government with that stuff. So when your country's your country, bro, you forget that you're criminals.
We American gangsters.
Picture this.
We're Mexican.
Picture this.
Yeah.
Picture this. There's the cartel and the police force come down and they're having this great meeting. They're exchanging guns. They're gonna help each other. They're declaring how Mexico's gonna unite for this. And then out of nowhere, 2 F-22 bombers come and blow them all up.
Oh,
and we
sneaky.
go,
Oh, sneaky.
War.
I could tell you that Canada
How's that means?
Canada had the advantage because they build a lot of industrial shit. And I'll tell you right now, anytime we have a fucking fire here in America, we only own 6 of these planes that put this shit down. Sorry, not 6, maybe like 3. And they have a fleet of like 30 or 40 of them. So like we rent them out from Canada. On some technological shit, they got a lot of shit that we don't know about, like real shit.
we send them shit.
Yeah.
Yo, fucking COVID started in a fucking lab in Winnipeg, dog.
3i says America has over 700 bases in almost 100 countries. We win.
You guys aren't playing. It's us.
Yeah,
You
bro.
guys always win.
You guys are the WNBA. We're over here Division
The
2. Leave us
WNBA? What
alone.
did you say, bro?
No, you guys are the the NBA. My bad. You guys are the NBA. We're over here Division 2. Leave us alone.
This
We're
was
two
at the-
different- like you go fuck with Canada and Russia. Let me see how that goes.
It's like when your big brother's gone to the dentist so we can finally play his Xbox.
yeah.
Let's go, Mexico, while America's not here.
You're like, I hope he has a cavity. Takes longer so I can play. Did you ever have to experience that when you have an older brother, when you have to share shit?
Yeah, I got last. I was the youngest.
Oh, you're the youngest?
Yeah.
I was the
makes
middle
sense.
child, so like
That makes
I had to
sense.
get it whenever like I saw an opportunity.
Did you get hand-me-downs?
Everything was
Everything,
hand-me-down.
Yeah, I got hand me down.
That was the baby, probably.
I
Yeah.
didn't get hand-me-downs.
I got hand-me-downs, or you get last.
This is why both of you motherfuckers want to hug all the fucking time, bro.
Why are you so afraid to give us a hug, dog? You're
Because
my
that's
friend.
not the way life works, dog.
You see that energy you give off, dog? You know what you need? You need a fucking hug right now.
No, dog. What I need is another shot of
tell
tequila,
him.
bro.
I'm the
I was
oldest,
like,
bro. Hell
You know
no.
what?
I'm a fucking man, dog.
4 shots of tequila in, Ezon will give me a hug.
Nah. He got weight on his shoulders.
That
I
is
got
facts,
weight on my
Nitty.
shoulders.
You've been drunk around him enough.
Yeah.
He gets really nice when he's drunk.
Yeah, Ezon when he's drunk, he's really
really
nice.
nice.
He's
Yeah,
like,
he's
yeah,
really
go
nice.
ahead, play with my gun.
I thought you were gonna say something else, dog. I was like, whoa, that's too drunk.
I think
listen.
Just gotta chill, fool.
shit.
I'm entering everybody's name into the raffle generator. So if you want to get in on the raffle, all you got to do is super chat $5 to get that album, the Tinfoil Podcast t-shirt, and the Pink Chiclets hash hole. So make sure you guys get that. One lucky person will get that autographed album. Let me see what else do we got up there. Hey, what's up with this shit you were talking about, Nitty? You were telling me that Logan Paul was running for president?
He said that he wants to run for president in 2028.
How old you gotta be? You gotta be a certain age, first of all.
I don't think so, man.
Yeah, you
that
do.
old?
No, you gotta
Yeah,
be
you
a
do.
certain age. Facts. You can't.
Like
It's
35 or something.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah,
He'll be able to do it.
He might.
And he
that
has a
would make
bigger
him the
following.
youngest. That would make him the youngest president.
It's gonna be him and Mr. Beast, but that's gonna be the
Yeah,
options to
dude.
vote.
They both.
I would
have-
be so mad. I would just be like, "Fool, this is when you gotta go up in the White House and fucking invade it."
All right, if you could pick one celebrity, who would it be? Has to be a celebrity. Like we like you guys know mine.
Who, Mario Lopez?
No, fool. He'd be a great president.
Who, Mario Lopez?
Mario Lopez. Yeah, we saved by the bell. We all grew up to this guy.
Early in the morning.
We love this guy. I love Mario Lopez, bro. When
I'll give you
when
a
he's
story why
thriving,
you
I'm
shouldn't-
happy.
why-
You guys, so you that your guys' pick?
No.
now?
Just,
He could be my president.
I would go Arnold.
Arnold. He was governor. He wasn't that great.
I'll take Mario
California.
Lopez.
It's my pick, fool.
I'm just letting you know what I heard. But that's my reaction to that.
All right, who you gonna pick?
President Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Bubby. Yeah, come on, dog. You know that fool. Come on.
How much did
baby.
Sam Tripoli pay you to say that?
He would have. If Sam Tripoli paid me, I would say Sam Tripoli.
Oh, okay, true. Sam Tripoli, I don't think he wants to be
Nah, you
president.
don't want to be president. No. I
Nah,
think Rogan
but
would be a great
I think
president.
Rogan does want to be president.
Nah, he
he
doesn't.
sees Zelensky do it, and he's like, if he could do it, I could do it.
You know who too though? You know who really? I think.
Joey Diaz.
No.
Joey Diaz would
And
be
I
a
think-
sick president.
And I think Ezon would agree with me.
Good morning, cocksuckers.
What about Cuban?
Mark Cuban? No, I
Hell
want,
yeah.
I want Mario Lopez.
What the? Why?
Early in
I
the
just
morning.
trust him. He has trusting eyes, dog.
All right. You want me to tell you why you shouldn't choose Mario Lopez?
Talk to us, dog.
All right, so this is some cheese man right here. Shout out to Mega Man for posting all the cheese man, dog.
Mega Man's.
Dog,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mega Man. Man's good.
All right,
cheese,
so
man.
look, dog. I saw this video. Apparently, Mario Lopez, his first wife, he married a fucking banger, dog. He married like a Miss USA.
Look at that. What would you expect?
I poop, but he
got Kelly Kapowski
a
off-
Miss USA though. Hold on, let me finish. He had a Miss USA. Like he married his first marriage, right? Before he got married, he told his wife, "Oh yeah, my cousin's gonna take me to a fishing trip in Mexico. Right, it's a bachelor party gift." And this fool was in Mexico just piping down fucking bitches, right? So this fool was like, "Oh, I'm about to get married. Nobody say anything." And he was like, "Well, I'm not gonna tell her till like, once we're married, para qué, like, dog.
Oh.
So-
I know what happened.
Yeah, so he fucking ended up like telling her some shit. And then she does like, like the first thing they get in shock and they pretend to get over it. You know what I mean? And like they never do. But then they watch her every move, right?
Mining. She's
So
working her way out.
yeah, exactly. So
Working her
she's
way
mine. Yeah,
out, baby.
Yeah.
She knows she needs to have
So
that.
so dog, it's always the fucking friends that fucking always in her ear.
Too, by the way.
So she has her suspicion, but she's like, you know what? Whatever. So she finds a homegirl that's like, yeah, I can tap his phone. This bitch taps his phone, and this nigga was slanging dick everywhere, dog. Fucking Mario
That good at hiding it?
Fool, I guess so, but like she got his phone tapped, and like for a whole year he had like bitches that he was seeing consistently.
Because he had trusting eyes.
All this shit.
Early 2000s?
His first marriage.
Early 2000s.
I don't know what his first marriage is, but yeah,
This was like before Instagram because now you can't do that shit. There's no one there that has a roster like that. No, these girls know what to do. They'll snitch you out real fast. Hey, you stop taking care of me. Oh, I'm gonna let your wife know. Like it's not what it's not.
Pay me.
It's
Fuck
not
you,
what
pay
groupies.
me.
It's not what groupies used to be. Back then they kept it.
They didn't
If you're gonna
They knew
cheat,
they knew
cheat.
You're gonna suck this dick and shut up, type of shit. Yeah.
If you're gonna cheat for love. That's
Yeah.
2025.
Yeah, fool, but fucking Mario Lopez, dog. So next time you're drinking the Mario Chelada at LAFC, just know.
comes with herpes.
Nah, fool. Chill, fool. Don't be putting that on Mario Lopez. That's a fucking Latino heartthrob for a lot of. He's repping out there for us,
You
dog.
say everyone has it. That's your term.
Fool, but he doesn't have it that bad. Chill, fool.
Or
Anyway,
everyone has it. Just
anyways,
everyone
dog. But yeah,
But his life.
I
now
would have thought you would have been all about it.
does. I'm cool with it.
I would have been like, yeah, wow, Mario Lopez, respect.
His life now seems sick. Like I follow him on Instagram. Seems like he's a happy family.
But yeah, his wife, his Miss USA, ended up remarrying to some dude in her theology class, and she seems very happy. She has a kid. That fool shot up the club, you know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but you know, no, so, you know, that's what you call when you get her pregnant. You shoot up the club, you know.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
If
like
she lets you shoot up the club, you know, you in for good.
if she's over 40, you could shoot up the club because she can't get pregnant.
No murder
you
charge.
shoot
that really? Like, I don't think it's over 40.
Over 40, bro? At over 40, you're almost in the clear. Like it's gonna be a miracle baby, and she most likely it will probably.
And then-
Joey Diaz, fucking, his wife is like 50 something, and they had
were-
mercy.
But they wanted it, no?
Well, yeah, dog, of course.
That's what I mean. If you get a one night stand 4-year-old pregnant.
Okay, yeah, you have to keep trying. Is what? Yeah, okay, yeah.
This isn't a. They're not like a.
Like Blue Chew, bang.
They're not a spring chicken, dog. They're not getting pregnant on the first try.
Honestly, bro,
they need to line up with the moon, and then you need
know
to,
Joey
hold
Diaz
it
is
in
all
for- you need to hold it in for like a week so you fucking.
You gotta let it brew.
Yeah, you gotta let it brew,
Yeah,
dog.
That was in there like he's like, come
Yeah.
on, cucksuckers.
You got a special diet.
We got one more mission.
I guarantee you there's a special diet when you're trying to get your lady pregnant. That
What
doctor
age?
At
tells you.
63? Oh, no, at 59?
At 59 for sure you can shoot up the club.
Yeah.
Facts, bro.
Yeah,
if you get a
for sure.
59-year-old pregnant, you can get anything pregnant. Don't touch your aunt. If you get a 59-year-old pregnant, don't touch your aunt.
So what do you say? Between 40 and 50.
Apparently, the older you are when you have a baby, the longer you'll live.
And
I'll
the
tell you,
more-
I'll
the
tell
more
you,
dignity
I'll tell
they'll
you,
come
I'll
out
tell
to.
you this, dog. Dog, I knew a friend who was messing around with this chick, dog, and this, you know, she was like 50, dog, but you wouldn't fucking, like, you would never fucking tell, right? Type of shit. And this fool fucked up. Like, this fool fucking, you know, slipped up, and he ended up getting this bitch pregnant. And I remember the whole situation, like, him telling me, and like, I was just like, fool, you better hope that, like, you know, that the age factor kicks in. You know what I mean? And that shit just, you know, like, just doesn't fucking make it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And shout,
Miscarriage?
huh?
Miscarriage?
Oh, and shout out to fucking Father Time
Mother
over
Nature.
here. Yeah, Mother Nature, dog. But yeah,
bro. These girls.
it wasn't like 3 months or anything. It was like
That shit comes out like.
it was like half a month or something. Fool, so chill, dog.
'cause
But
I've
like I
seen
told
one
him,
of
and me too. When I was talking to him, I was like, you better hope it happens early, G.
Bro, I've seen
Like-
I've seen one of those.
In the toilet.
My homegirl, one of my best homegirl friends, she had one and she was way too comfortable with it.
Xavier
When she
is
sent me
like,
the
my
picture of
homegirl
it,
was
and
me.
this thing was- dude, it looked like an alien, bro. It was slimy and white and like these colors I've never seen. Bro, it was crazy. And then I told my homegirl, I'm like, yo, did homegirl send you? What happened? And she's like, you got the picture. I can't believe she sent you. That's so nasty.
You just Snapchat everybody.
What
a fucking whore.
She sent it to
Crazy.
everybody, kind of, because we all talked about it. We were like, bro, did you see that thing? I didn't see no hands or like no, like baby shit, but just the colors. And
This
I
is-
will never forget it, bro. That's why I'm
This
like,
was a miscarriage?
yeah. She had the homie's miscarriage and she had to tell me.
They flush it down or what?
Cloud is clout, dog.
Was it a napkin?
Oh, that's
Oh, I
nasty.
know, bro. Don't even. Oh, dog.
Cloud is clout, man. You want to go viral or what?
This wasn't. This was before. No, this
Post
wasn't
it on
for
the
Instagram,
Patreon.
bro. This wasn't for Instagram.
Post a picture on
Oh,
the
I don't have
Patreon.
it. This was so long ago, bro. This was like
Jerks off to it still.
it's in my bank.
That's crazy.
Dude, you gotta
And me
ruin the-
on the Patreon, fool.
Patreon, dog.
R.I.P. the little homie.
Hey, bro. Hey, he'd be like 10 right now.
Rest in peace to your dead baby.
He would be.
No, 9 because you're thinking he got prematurely.
Bro, and you know what's crazy? I mean, I've said this before. A year later, she remembered that day and she was like, so sad today. And I'm like, why? And like, a year ago, it happened.
Yeah, she Snapchatted
Yeah,
everybody
bro.
the dead baby.
Yeah, for even Google was
So it
like,
was
remember
like-
memory this? And I was like, nah, Google, chill.
So it was like scary movie. It was like scary movie.
Yeah,
How they fucking is like, I know what you did last summer.
yeah. It was, if I had it, I would give it to you guys so I could scar you guys for life. but
He's
I don't
like,
have
nah, only I get to jerk off to that. Some things you keep for yourself.
it. It's not worth the $100 Patreon. This girl is hot too. If that helps.
A lot, usually hot girls have abortions, fool.
That's how it goes usually. Yeah.
Like, bro, cause
Oh, fucking day.
like, yeah, bro, like not abortions, bro, but there's, you know how they have that second plan B?
Plan C.
Nah, they have plan B like plus. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, it's 2 months.
Like
in
the
or
one
something.
where like you have to get it signed by a doctor.
Oh shit.
Like, you got to get it signed by a doctor, and like that shit, like you're done, bro.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. It's like a little nuclear explosion,
Hey.
technically, right?
Hey.
That shit fucks up your stomach.
Yeah. I finally caught your A.
Eh?
Yeah.
I say A all the time.
For real?
Part of my culture, eh?
I'm entering you guys in the raffle right now, so sorry if I'm taking a minute, but try to get you guys in here. Sorry. So what's up, XG? You been laying low?
A little bit. I'm fucking watching the games though, dude. How was that LAFC game?
There hasn't been. Oh, the
Chelsea, bro. That was. I mean, as much as we got handled for 2-0 on a team like that, dog, I wasn't even mad. I didn't expect to win.
I want that fade. I want that fade with Martinez and what's his name, Cucurella or whatever. I hate that motherfucker, dog. I swear, I'll run on the field and fade him myself, dog. That's how he pissed me off in the game, dog. I don't like that motherfucker. It's the way he plays. Fuck him, dog.
Son 3 partidos, right? Best out of 3, or is it best out of 2?
We go beat that African team, dog. Fuck them.
Bro, we should be thankful to get a tie next time.
No,
And
with
then get a
the
surprise
African
win
team
for
that
the
we're playing
third one.
next, I think we got it.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, for sure we got
Yeah,
it.
but-
Country is
Chelsea?
it? In the continent of Africa.
Don't know.
I don't know, but all I'm saying is that like
just
we
Jamaican?
handled the way we should have handled with Chelsea. They're like on a 10 game winning streak, bro.
That's
They're
both
among
fast.
some of the best, bro. And I'm surprised it wasn't 7-0 like Galaxy got that 7-0 fucking beat the other time. But 2-0, I'll take it. And by the way, before I fucking read the super chats, which I'm gonna read them super fucking quick, I sent the picture to Ray. I went to my cousin's birthday party, and this fool had Mauricio Cienfuegos at his party, dog.
Mauricio Cienfuegos.
Dog, how do you not know who Mauricio Cienfuegos is, dog?
Come on, X.
Legendary fucking MLS player, dog, for the Galaxy. Like literally, like probably one of the first fucking couple of legends that fucking in that whole MLS history, dog. If you
I'm sorry, but I don't really care about MLS history. It barely got on the map. Which no offense, it takes years, bro. The MLS is not a brand new league. It started in the 90s. It had to work. its way up.
1996, bro. They're doing pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not hating on it, but like La Liga Mexicana, that's what I invested a lot of my time when I was a kid.
Oh, you know what? MLS teams are beating La Liga teams. Shout out to
dog.
LAFC.
Yeah, because-
Shout out to LAFC whooping America's ass, bro. Fuck las Águilas del América, bro.
Fuck la America.
I'll be honest with you. I am a LAFC fan, but when they play a Mexican team, I always root for the Mexican team.
Of course.
Because they're supposed to
You're
be
a
better.
traitor.
That's because they're supposed to be better. So when they lose, they disappoint me.
This is what
They've been around longer. These clubs.
This is
have
why
been
the
around for-
42s want to fuck you up, dog.
What? Because I stick to what I fought. I've been watching the Liga Mexicana since I was a little ass kid, bro. Necaxa, Monarcas,
And you wanna be American.
Tigres, all these fools should beat LAFC. It's a brand new team, dog. We've been on the field. We got academies.
champions, dog.
Yeah, we got academies. We got players that go play World Cup. It's just kind of like it's that thing where like, damn, the money really does talk, dog. You guys putting money behind your team. You guys got Leon Messi.
No
That's
mames.
like baller shit, dog.
not
But it's
us.
just sad to me. It's just I never thought I would see the day where MLS team was mollywhopping some Liga Mexicana teams. It's just sad to watch as a guy who grew up watching.
La América puede chingar a su madre,
Hey,
dog.
fool, I don't really. Más las Chivas, though. Más las Chivas, dog. Más las Chivas. Más las Chivas.
Straight up, pinche par de llorones, dog. They try to fucking cry the whole time, and then they were just like, no, los van a ganar aquí. Aquí la porra es muy fuerte. Yeah, bro, fuck them. All right, I got
In El
everybody.
Azteca, though, I don't think. Oh, in El Azteca, bro, it'll be a different
We'll
game.
be there
homie.
too, fool.
Azteca will be a different game, bro.
La porra de LAFC 3252s will be there too, dog. Be there smoking fucking whack ass Mexican weed. All right, everybody, I entered you in your super chats. Let's read them up and let's keep the interruptions to a minimum because that way we're going to get through them. First one, DJ Paz sends a super sticker. Thank you, DJ Paz. Next one comes from DJ Mew, number 2. Same team. Whose dirty feet was in the studio? The ghost, fool. That's the random footprints that show up on the studio floor. That's some kind of ghost that pulls up here. Nobody walks around barefooted here. Next one comes from DJ Paz 345. Says, "Oh yeah." After that, says Eileen. Says same team. Thank you so much, Eileen. Next one goes from Miklo 323. What's up, y'all? Let's do this. I want that album. Good luck to you, dog. Got another one from DJ Paz sending a hype sticker. The one after that is from Oso420, sending a Japanese sticker. Thank you so much. Luis Romero, sending a hippo sticker. Thank you so much. Robin the Hood says, that vinyl sick as fuck. Let's go. Congratulations, bro. Thank you for fucking super chatting. What is it? Eric Portillo, only entering raffle because I don't want to be gay.
All right, fuck yeah, I guess you're straight, dog.
That's funny. That's what's up.
Yeah. Congratulations, you're not gay.
No, it was the guy in the other super chat. Remember that we told him, if you don't super chat, we're gonna think you're gay.
Oh, no, I told everybody if they don't subscribe, they're gay.
Oh well, either you guys heard it. Yeah. Well, thank you for not being gay.
Next one comes from Lupio El Bruce OZ. Says, same team, vatos y vatas. He shouted you out.
Same team, vato.
Albert Banda says, glad to see X is back. Same team.
Yeah, baby.
Mad Ways, same team, homies. Big ups, E-Zone, XG, Nitty, and Ray, and Rock Sampson from that motherfucking Bluebeard. Thank you so much, dog. I appreciate you. Cheers, dog. I'm drinking some of this agua de piedra, dog.
This sounds delicious. The name alone. Agua de piedra. That's something.
Mexico Perriere.
River water.
I'm gonna come.
Had river, like good river water, bro. It tastes delicious, like from the rocks like that.
You get infected, bro.
No, you don't.
Leeches in your throat.
I
dog.
mean, is snow fresh water?
Yeah, like you gotta know where too. Like,
Fish
obviously
penny.
not. I mean,
No, you
gotta
gotta
be
go.
careful.
You gotta
'cause
go up there.
Yeah, like there's bears
Swallowing
around.
all that fish jizz.
Yeah, if you can get like, bro, you talk about getting that Spring Mountain water. Where do you think that comes from?
The rocks, agua de piedra.
Ah,
You eat sushi?
love sushi, sashimi, straight.
So you don't eat the fish eggs?
I'll eat fish eggs. I'll eat a fish eye.
Like it's too
Fish
smoky.
Yeah, I've done it before. I've kissed
Through a
fish,
boba
like-
straw?
I'm trying to catch a yellowtail. I don't know what fish it is, but there's one when you catch it, you gotta eat its heart right when you catch it. You're like, good luck. And I kind of want to do it because it's kind of badass.
What?
Yeah, it'll be fine. No pasa nada.
There's not a fish that you bite and it gives you
Send it back.
citizenship?
I would have already bit it. I don't know what fish it is. I watched online, and I think I'll find out.
That'd be cool if there was a fish that you bite and it gives you citizenship.
There'd be no more of them. We would already caught all of them. Mexicans would be right now swimming, bro, trying to catch this fish.
Hey, have you
dog.
seen the people fishing with the drones now?
That's pretty badass. Yeah.
You seen that shit?
Yeah.
I'll do that fishing. All right, hey, next one. Grimace asks, do the Chinese people or Trump skit squeeze Mellow Man Ace put it in the hole, someone's gonna touch it. Hey, bro, we're gonna have Mellow Man Ace up here soon, bro. That's my nigga right there, bro. Shout out to Mellow Man Ace, bro, for real, man. Man, welcome to my groove, dog. That fool's a fucking legend right there. DJ Mew 2, I need that LP on my YNs. Squeeze. I was in ROTC and came up on 4 gun replicas, including a M1 bazooka. Fuck, fool. Let me tell you, Colonel Prasad kept his guns with him, but there was a couple of chances where I was like, he's not even paying attention. He's asleep. I could just take that shit out of his bag and just pa, pa, pa. I was like, but I'm not, you know. I was like, he knew who to trust, you know.
What's that movie? Full Metal Jacket? Is that you, E?
No. get curious sometimes. Next one. DJ Paz puts the working pair lifting some weights. That's gonna be me tomorrow, dog. Fucking getting my curlings on. Next one. Martin Sendejas, same team. Let's get this W. Hey, congrats, man. Thank you for submitting that. E-Win, $20. What's good? Glad to see XG. What up, E-Zone, Nitty, Chicklets? Same team.
Same team.
Rick B, great episode so far. Wish me luck. I gotta stop saying congratulations. You probably think you win.
Good luck.
Sorry, I'm faded, man. Good luck, though.
I was like, this guy never told us what he's trying for. I forgot.
JG, I just bought a house. Anything is possible. Much love, gang. Hey, hit the round of applause button, bro.
Congrats.
Let's give him. That's a hard, bro. That's a hard ass thing to do, bro.
In this economy.
Yes, sir.
Me and my lady trying to do the same thing. When I have that, it's done.
We're going to record out of the garage.
Nah, I'm always gonna have a studio, but there I'll be for sure busting a fucking Kai Cenat in the fucking office room in there.
We could have the quinceañera in your yard.
That's a real quinceañera, though. That's a real fucking quinceañera, bro.
We can't sell.
Backyard,
Well, I
bro.
want to sell more than 50 tickets. You know, I need a salon, bro.
Yeah, we have to sell tickets.
We gotta have like Eric Andre.
Come out.
The quinceañera isn't good when they have porta potties. I'm just saying. You're not gonna get
Oh,
good.
dog, the
tacos.
porta potties my cousin had at his party. These shits look like fucking luxury bathrooms on the.
In Spanish.
Okay, they were like that, but they were like, you could tell that like it was styled like a Mexican person did them. They had tile. I was like, damn, dog. I was like, if I fucking was still doing coke, I'll do a bump in this bathroom.
See, that's what I mean. You hate festivals, but if you play for VIP, you get
Yeah.
that. Bro.
Okay, pero yo no quiero gastar ese chingo de dinero, güey.
Okay, that's true.
El Porto
But I'm just saying,
Party.
like when you say that they suck, they do suck. But sometimes when you
It's a
got that
lot
lot of
of money,
money,
bro.
Por un pinche baño, I could puedo cagar en la casa, güey. Yeah.
That's a lot of money for the
Yeah.
things.
Next one comes from Browsy. What's good? Same team. Chicklets, I'm still waiting on you. I got the Pokemon cards. Good luck, everyone.
All right.
Good luck.
Oh, she wants the Dragonite. Yeah.
The trade.
Yeah. E-Win. Chicklets looking Asian with them eyes.
I always have the glasses on.
Listen.
Not there yet, though.
Next one comes from Frostman. You're right, but it's fucked up, bro. Okay.
What are you talking about, dog? Thanks, man.
Ernesto Leon says same team.
Same team.
Same team.
team.
Midget Mike says, I'ma need that vinyl, son. Let's fucking go. I heard you heard. Salute to everyone at the table. Cheers. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Next one comes from Othello Fight says, oh, we already read that one. KCC says, E-Zone is always hooking us up. Hey, man, I try, bro. I try to hook you guys up. Thank you, Casey. Next one comes from Trippy Vision. Sorry. This one tattoo artist, I heard Taboo Boo for a whole day ended up making like $6,000 off of just doing $40 tats on the boo boos. What the fuck?
I seen that too.
What a world we're living in.
Everywhere. These little boobas are everywhere. I see people at the gym with them. They're in the gym.
I don't
bags.
take one. I don't take mine to the gym, but my brother does that, and he has it on his bag. And
Yeah,
I
but
was
your
just
brother's
like,
gay. He's allowed to. He's
I
only
know.
if you bring your
I
labubu
know.
to the gym. I swear to God, dog.
I know.
Those meatheads at the gym will lose so much respect for you.
You know what though?
You
know what though?
Yo,
I thought they
baby.
were gonna fucking say some certain shit because I'd be wearing like my Garfield sweater, certain like cartoon shit. But like some of these fools, they're low key nerds inside, and they're just like, I didn't know that you could cut that shirt up into like,
Guy does 10 sets. He goes, how did I do, labubu?
bro.
I'm telling you, you got to keep them in a case. If not, they come out and they move things around. They're evil, bro. Just walking around grabbing shit they're not supposed to. When you think
What
you left
do,
something.
Nitty? You fucking froze the chat. You fucking.
Sorry, dog. If you ask what's wrong with Palestine, they'll say La Juju.
All right, next one. Browsy, that's a badass song. En el año 1600. Tururun, tun, tun. Frostman, La Bota. You hear that song? La Bota?
Oh, I thought that was fucking Loteria. I don't know.
Next one comes from E-Win. What's up with the Disneyland trip? Let me know. I'm working on it, dog. I got you. I'll let you know when we're gonna. It's been a while, but I might do a vlog soon.
Like what? I haven't heard you talk about.
Nitty.
I haven't heard you talk
Never
about.
been there.
You've never been?
Where?
Disneyland.
Not here. Not in.
You'll have a good time. It's fun.
Not in LA.
It's cool to go with him too. He loves it, so you get
has
to
the
see.
plug.
You get to see the kid.
Yo, what's up, Mickey? You good, fool?
Yo, I be having some steak. Mickey comes up,
Uh-huh.
give me a hug, dog. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We were talking about earlier how you get a hug.
Yeah.
Mickey gets a hug.
And
Goofy
we
gets
can't
a hug. They
get a
all get
hug.
a fucking hug, but we don't, dog.
Yeah.
People that kick it with him every day, but all these little anime. Oh, dude, he zones out. He's like, I'll be a second, and then he'll leave, and you're like,
They bring me more joy.
And it's just some guy named Greg who went to theater school.
Shout out to
That's
Greg.
who's inside.
Smells like
that
weed.
fucking
He's like,
thing.
good weed, dude.
Hey, bro.
That's the only way we can hug him. We have to come dressed as Disney characters.
Try it.
Try it.
Good morning.
They don't have a terrorist movie.
He's like, huh? Come on. Obviously, I'm gonna dress up like
Hey,
fucking.
I think he'd do a good Jafar. He'd compete with your Jafar, dog.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I guess you could come in as one of the people that were in Aladdin in the background, I guess.
So in the background.
I would
Not even
do
the main
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
One of the dwarves.
What are the doors?
Tall ass dude.
The rat from Cinderella.
Yeah, I could see that.
Gus?
Yeah. The next one would be Xavier would fucking get caught up with the island like Pinocchio. He would end up in that island with Pinocchio and all the other bad
All the
kids.
drugs and the
Yeah, bro.
cigars
They'd be
and
like, we have gambling. We have cigars. We have Xavier would be like, let's go. Yeah,
I'd
like,
be right there too.
Chiclet would be like,
I'd
let's
be
go,
right
dog.
there too.
Nah, he would, but he'd end up somehow on Epstein Island. He'd find his
that
way
was
there.
Epstein Island.
Oh, it was
It was
Epstein
called
Island.
Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Island, and they called it Pleasure Island. They're trying to convince these
Yeah.
kids to go.
Oh, shit.
Look into
Yeah,
it.
you would be there.
Yeah, Pinocchio's
Just
a
doing
weird
a
movie.
podcast on the island.
What was
Straight
the guy's
up.
name? What was his dad's name?
Geppetto.
Geppetto.
Wow, what a weird coincidence. Geppetto rhymes with what?
Geppetto's a biblical name, by the way.
Pero.
Pedal.
Pero. Geppetto. Pero.
coincidence.
Geppetto.
Okay, let's.
And you couldn't have a kid, so he made one. Weird.
We're almost. Maybe he had a narrow urethra, bro. All right.
Thank you, huh?
The last two, the last couple ones. Up is down. White Pony turns 25. Shout out to Steph Tone, Strong Tone, same team. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have him soon, bro, on the podcast. 10 Flowers, E-Zone. I'm shocked you were in ROTC. That's where all the biggest nerds were at. XG, please take care of yourself out there, fool. Peace and take care, y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, homie.
Shout out to Ed.
Next one comes from Ladybugs. Good luck, everyone. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Me too. Go work out. Next one comes from California Alert. One note. In the gym right now. Yee. That's what I'm talking about, dog. Get that shit, dog.
Your Labubu better not be
Fucking
there.
reps. You know what, dog? And if you have your Labubu in there, you better have the physique to fuck everybody else up who comes up to that shit. That's what I'm trying to get to. That way I can have all of them in there and be like, who the fuck has something to say about my Labubus, dog?
Goes into the
I'll
sauna?
fucking bench press the fuck out of everything, bro.
I can see you putting the Labubu on top of the bench.
Spotting him.
Yeah, dude.
It's like,
it's
I almost
beside
give
him.
up when I see my Labubu.
It's beside him in the sauna. It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Dog, straight up, bro. That's how you have to. You have to treat it like jail, bro. You got to be the baddest motherfucker in there,
If I was
bro.
a gym owner, I'd charge you for that thing to come in.
He wants
Need
to
the
be on.
membership.
I'm gonna have the
Your
owner
Labubu
on the
needs a membership.
podcast.
Huh?
I'm gonna have the owner on the podcast. No, the owner of the gym.
Abs.
He has a crazy story. I'm almost done with his book. Fountain of Good. Shout out to the whole crew being there. Smoke some limited chiclets for me. Hey, it doesn't have to be limited. Get you some on the secret menu. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/we don't smoke the same podcast. Next one comes from E-Win. Let's go. The one after that comes from Jordan Velasquez for the win. After that is Diggity Dank. Says, salute, we don't smoke the same. Real Psycho, refill my globito. And after that, Bosco Drummer, I told them, same team, Real Psycho. Congratulations to everybody for tuning in, number one. And congratulations to the winner that I am about to pick on the spin, all right? So, this is the moment. Xavier, can I get a...
Damn, it's a long spin.
A lot of people.
Martin Z, congratulations. Martin Z, congratulations. You got yourself $100 value. That's pretty fucking legit. I mean, I don't know if any one of them is autographed like that, but Martin Z, congratulations for winning that. Thank you so much
Congrats,
for participating, everybody. I do want to give a big shout out to everybody for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up because I know Ray has to get out of here right on time. So I do want to make it speedy, but thank you everybody for tuning in, hitting that thumbs up. Chicklets, you have any shout outs?
No. Thank you for having me at the table. Appreciate this. See y'all next week.
Fuck yeah. Nitty?
Thank you guys for listening. Remember, next Wednesday after the pod at noon, I drop my comedy special, Hi, I'm Nitty, on YouTube. So I hope you guys will listen to it and help run the numbers up. And don't forget, next week, Wednesday 25th.
We're also going to have a breakdown next Thursday, an episode where Nitty gives us a little, maybe like insight into like his comedic career, you know? So it'll be in there where we just kind of pick his brain. Because, I mean, he is new to the podcast, but I feel like we haven't really gotten a chance to know him, and he's on his third special, and that's quite the accolade to achieve.
Thank you.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. Ray, thank you for running the boards, Morning Shot Films, Morning Real Podcast.
Hit that like button, subscribe, guys. E-Zone's got a dope podcast, Him with the Banda. It's too many people on the table, so some of us ain't gonna come through, but tune in, dude. It's gonna be a good one. Trust me, that Banda is fire right now. So hit that like button, subscribe, join the Patreon, and if you want to win some of these Oakley glasses, go check out the #1 podcast, XG Marks the Spot. We're giving out Oakleys just like that, guys.
What are you going to do when somebody says...
They're Oakleys. What are you talking about? You know?
No, I'm not talking about the glasses. Somebody says, hey, I'm the #1 podcast.
Then I want to see the numbers, dog. I'll show 'em my numbers. #1 podcast, dog. It's that easy, dog. Sam said it. I said it.
That's the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's like when they say organic.
It's
The
like,
company is
bro.
called
They're gonna
Organic.
it's like when they
believe
say natural flavors, huh?
Yeah.
XG Marks the Spot on YouTube. Go check it out, guys. Me and
muted
Chili.
your mic.
Huh?
No,
For all you maniacs out there, go check out Chili. Go hit that like button.
all right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, for entering the super chats. Appreciate it. Definitely happy somebody got the album. I mean, I'll try to keep cool prizes like that going for you guys. A real cool shit. Go to flavorsbyezone.com. I just got 2 new hats that I will be photographing and putting up there. I got a Doraemon hat for all my Japanese anime fans, and I also got a No Face hat for all my Totoro or type of anime fans right there. Trust me, it's gonna be real cool. Look out for those. Go check out all the other ones as well that are being uploaded at flavorsbyezone.com. Follow me on Whatnot. I will be scheduling 3 different Whatnots for everybody. I'm definitely flipping a bunch of different cool stuff, so go take advantage of it. A lot of dead stock, some Dr. Green Thumb stuff. Trust me, all dollar starting bids. And follow my YouTube at Flavors by E-Zone. There's a lot of new content coming up. There's a how-to video with the world's smallest vac seal, the world's smallest vacuum sealer being used. So check it out. It's going to be really cool. World's smallest vac seal. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on Patreon and on YouTube. Peace out.